CT Warriors here, and he wants first super. Oh, what the? Oh, no. The homie Bondring's in there. Ooh. Oh, he did it again. You had meter. Oh, here it comes. What? Oh my God! Oh no! That's right! Oh no! You thought all of that was here? You thought all of
That's Jam 101.
No, Barry! Oh, let's go! So for
idea is that you don't necessarily kill the next turn, but oh boy, are you gonna kill on the third one.
what the fuck is up, everybody? Today's Tuesday, and on Tuesday we play Rev 2. That's why it's called Rev Tuesday. We are live from the sold out my new office at our new house. Shit is pretty jank here. I'm on like a power line networking kit with some other shit. So there's every possibility that some shit will go wrong, which is why we got Bread on deck as the backup streamer. So the Play Guilty Gear crew is in effect. We got Landline on bracket duty, we got Grissinder Vision on bets, and we got me and Bread, aka Pandesal, back on stream commentary just like last week. However, this one's from a new venue, and there is likely some shit that's going to be different. I'm in a different room. I don't know how different I sound. The internet situation is different. It will be better eventually, but short term, this is what we got. So if there's anything that's not working out, if I'm not coming through clear to the stream, let me know. If we're dropping frames or something, let me know, just so I can get an idea of how jank the new setup is. But we're here, baby. I don't know how much of you can see behind me, but it's fucking awesome. It's going to get better. Anyway, before we get into it, let's do that event rundown real quick. So this one's a pretty tame week, and I love that a week with like six events is tame. Hey, remember when we were the only game in town for Exer? This shit's crazy. Anyway, so today was the Salty EU. That's when they run their regular bracket. Guilty Gear Workshop, I think, happening right now. And then Rev Tuesday, of course. On Thursday, you got TXT back at it again with the double elim brackets. If you're coming out to EVO, this will be one of your last chances to play in an online double elim bracket. Get used to that stuff again. Man, I get the worst targeted ads on Twitter. And then on Friday, we got Salty EU running their Friday ladder bracket, as well as Goober Gear. That's what's up. Also, just a heads up for EVO, the EVO Community Showcase Exer Tournament. I believe scheduling is still TBD, but it's looking like we'll have pools through top 20. Excuse me. Pools through top 24 on Saturday and top 6 on Sundays. So since we're one of the bigger community showcases, right now it looks like we'll get a Sunday top 6 stream. Remember that's new Evo stuff. It's top 6. But it also looks like we'll be able to stream for parts of pools and top 24 as well on Saturday. So stay tuned. I don't know where we're going to be or if the timing is definite, but at the very least, hey, we got Sunday finals. That's pretty sick. Thank you, Muddy. Appreciate it. And with that, I believe we can go through the bracket rundown right now. Oh yeah, if you haven't already, please mash retweet on this shit. Get the world out here watching some good ass Exerd. Let's see, where'd I put it? This one. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, with that, let's see who we got. So pull this up here. Let's see. When I last refreshed, we were at 32. Let's see what this bracket caps out at for today. I guess there's still 2 minutes. Oh, we got 30, 33. Okay, cool. So today, joining us for Rev Tuesday, we got Treble Kamako, Treble's #1 fan. Damn, I should bump them up together like that. There we go. Hype for Sliced Bread, Hibby, Nausea, Espada, Havtastrophe, Jigs510, Kevitog, King Doppio, Solstice, The Real Tom Clancy, Renho Soft, Highway Milkshake, Learn, Crocs and Socks. Welcome back, Crocs. It's been a minute. Cali Scrub, Chastity, Heartbreak Daisy, Fiery, Meta Regress, MKJ, Luke, aka Escatoast. Welcome back, homie. It's been a minute as well. Abridge, Harrow, SPZ, Muddy, Saint Far / Tom Tom, back in the mix, been a little bit. Genevieve, Black Eyed Bet, and Dunium. Don't know if Dunium's ever joined us, but hey, it's a neat name. I think so. Maybe. I think I might have seen it. Anyway, 33 people in today's bracket. I'm sorry I got the signups up a little late. Shit has been really tiring, but we here. We made it. So with that, a reminder, if you are streaming your run, feel free to plug that link in chat. Thank you, Cindervision. Feel free to plug that link in chat so that you can watch other people. If you don't want to watch Bread on, let's see, it's on Answer right now. Cool. Corey Harris, this one's for you.
I'm trying, Corey.
Yeah. So with that, I think we are good to go. I'm going to go ahead and start that. Well, I'll wait until it's actually 7:30. Countdown. But man, it's nice to be back on. It's been crazy actually. Outside of Caliburst, which Caliburst was dope, Casual Burst was dope. I love that we can not run a bracket and still have hella people come through and just chill. Hey, what up, Broomkeeper? All right, at 7:30, I'm turning on the matchmaker. Queue enabled. We'll turn it off at 8:30 on the dot. But I love that we can run an event with no bracket and hella people still came out. I think we had like 30 people come out. People brought a lot of good food. Shout outs to Citrix for bringing ice cream, homemade ice cream and makori. Bears also brought some good ass cupcakes as well, some homemade ice cream. Jigs brought a case of Modelo, which not homemade, but hey, you know what? It was fucking clutch because it's hot as fuck. And we all got to educate Deeps on some of the nuances of Asian American identity, as well as why you don't call stuff Oriental just in general.
Oh man, you know what? It's all right as long as they ended up in the right spot. It's all that matters.
I think ending up in the wrong spot still sounds pretty accurate for Deeps, but you know what? He did his best. We walked him through it, and like having to try and understand some new shit when you're like 5 shots deep on some soju and it's like fucking, I don't know, like 90 degrees out or whatever.
Most vulnerable.
Yeah. Anyway. Chastity, yeah, that's what's up. All right. So we got the matches going.
Whoa.
Whoa. I'd say on the continuum of normie to deviant, as anchored in Cali Burst averages, I'd say you're closer to normie. But yeah, it's a pretty tainted sample size.
It's a scale that already has a thumb on
when
one
you
side.
self-select for people who live in the Bay and play Exerd, it's like, all right, you're gonna get a bunch of weirdos no matter what.
No, but who we rooting for in the Euros, though, guys?
I don't know.
I'll be honest, I don't know.
You know who I'm rooting for? Oh, Jigs, you good? Okay, there we go.
I see the charge input. I'm moving.
Yeah.
The man is just down packing, please.
I'll tell you that. Is the Euros a soccer team? A soccer thing? I'm assuming it's a soccer thing.
Yeah.
Cool. A team sponsored by El Farolito, you know that Taqueria? There's one in the Mission and there's one in Fruitvale. I guess it was like giving some like semi-pro or pro teams the business like a month ago or something. That's what I'm rooting for. Fucking El Farolito kicks ass.
Oh yeah, brother.
All right.
I love the random
Team
like team names. You'll get like giant ass like Angry Birds on the middle of the fucking jersey.
Right. Safely interrupting the stance with his business card. The homie keeping that string safe.
What?
Ruh-roh.
Oh, that far H.
We're just
though.
kind of setting up.
There's no
Stop
reason to
sign,
interact.
but-
There's no reason to interact. I don't have all my scrolls up yet. See? Okay, now we can play the game.
Now we can play the game, says as he dashes into a stance H and gets hit.
You know, green means go, brother.
That's why I play the
Chop,
green
chop.
answer.
Okay.
Good block.
Blocks high.
Oh, my
there's the
blitz.
chip.
Oh.
I want the timeline where I got my blitz, not this one.
Ooh. Yikes.
Also, to any fans of England out there, sure, whatever. I don't really care about England, but I think Labour picked up a bunch of seats in the recent elections, so that's cool.
Yeah, France and England are popping off for the left right now.
Yeah.
France also lost to
wow,
Spain
hold
today.
that blitz.
You know, you win some, you lose some. Oh boy!
Speaking of losing,
Guaranteed burst point. Jigs did not RC.
Nice
to
blitz.
beat
Okay.
it.
All right,
Going in.
the burst is out for both players.
We set this
The
scroll. Nice. Oh! Could you not RC and convert off of that? I mean, they're dead now. don't
it
matter.
was an unexpected hit.
Nice.
Game 1 to Brett. Also, we didn't really have any fanfare for this, but we did stream. I've yet to publish the VOD, but we did stream the first playthrough of Thumbtack's "Who Wants to Be a Guilty Gear," which is "Who Wants to Be a Millionaire." But with Guilty
Oh, I
Gear
wanted to
trivia.
know how that went.
It went really well, actually.
Nice,
I
nice.
usually don't recommend like doing your first stream playtest in front of a live audience, but you know what? Thumbtack has bigger balls than me, and it all worked out. Okay, the
Nice.
verse
Damn, he
is
tried to
out.
bait it and everything.
Yeah, I had to let him down a little bit because I told him there was like a chance that I would
be up-
make
yeah,
it out,
yeah.
maybe. Yeah, and he asked me like, I think like a week ago, and I was like, I'm gonna be real, I'm not gonna go.
Well, it was
But
hype,
yeah,
and
Pretty
he
fun. Yeah, I was
managed to
excited,
find
man.
plenty of like. At first, people were kind of nervous, and then I think once the game actually started, they're like, oh man, like I could have done that, you know. Which is how good game shows work, right? Like you see some chump on TV fail to understand this patently obvious question, and you're like, damn, I could have gotten $100 for telling Regis that capital of California, Sacramento, or some shit.
I am indeed some chump on TV.
Woo!
what?
That's it.
Oh.
No!
Nope.
Oh, the 6P?
Oh,
GG,
surely he doesn't lose this. Sure, okay, cool.
Brad playing with
Uh,
this
Too many mix-ups.
All right.
Are we flying?
set point
This
for
guy?
Brad here.
Nice reaction from Jigs there, but doesn't get anything off of it. We're going up. Okay, first off.
First is okay.
Oh, the King's JK.
There's the blitz once again.
Okay, we're gonna get the knockdown.
Big damage on that one.
No,
Get it.
Oh, air
he
dash
didn't
back.
hop on.
my air dash back.
Oh.
Nice. Stop sign. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Star 6P does not come for bread. Nice. Alright. Oh, it drops.
I feel like IAD YRC is one of those things that I saw at the very beginning of Exerd and then didn't see again for a long time.
Until like
And
10 years later.
And now Jigs is bringing it back.
I've been using it more recently. When I'm on my lazy arc, like when people just like that, basically, like when people burst me, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to have to do like the whole neutral thing again. So let's like just skip over that part.
Good stuff to Jigs. Let's see what remains for this ladder session. 7 minutes in, still got plenty of time.
Game 1 secured. Croc's queuing in for his 4th game.
Yeah.
Solstice queuing up for his 4th game. Look at my low damage character.
Somewhere there's just a crowd of like.
Actually, did Crocs actually? I know Crocs signed up, but is he? I don't see him actually.
He might maybe have like not, you know.
Yeah.
I think I mean I think the reason initially he kind of stopped entering as much, I want to say, is he said he had morning classes again.
Oh,
He had like really early morning classes. So he made the
Brother,
adult
it's
choice.
July. Is he in summer
No,
school?
so I said the original reason.
Right. But
It's
I'm
been a
just
long
like...
time, so I'm not sure what has changed. You know, what if maybe that he got that sweet 8 o'clock start job or something. I don't know.
Could be.
But I know
That's
that
the
was
only
the
thing that could
original
stop
reason.
him.
Yeah. JOB is pretty hard to get around. I'll say that much. That shit bodied me for like a year.
White Beast, I'll say Leo is honest in Plus R. That's the only game he's honest in. Ever since then, I don't know about this one.
Yeah. I hear they call him Anji in Plus R though. So it's
That
a mixed
character
bag.
definitely ain't honest.
It's a mixed bag.
Saint up next.
I always find that kind of interesting. There's like a general overlap between those two characters, right?
There is if you like the play style, but not necessarily if you like the aesthetics.
Oh yeah, 100%.
From what I can tell, there's like a 50-50, right? Like if you started with Exert Leo players, either become Holy Order Soul players or Undo players.
That's a good point, actually. I forgot about the Haas path.
Yeah.
You know if you had to guess, or you had to pick, you know how they have the meme where it's like the two paths. One is like the evil.
You're talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh card, yeah. It's like one's that's good, and then one's like, it's like a castle, and then like the
my
other
question is which one is the evil one for Leos, or is
Which
it
one
like
is
the
evil?
Is it like the one people do sometimes where it's just both are evil?
It's the two people on the bus, and they're both having a good time.
You're right. Yeah, it is both people on the bus.
I think of Haas players. Haas players are like notorious down players, right? So like
that makes sense.
I think Anji, personally, I think Anji is the evil one. I hate them both, but
I think Anji seems way more evil to me than Haas. Haas is like a different kind of evil.
Haas do be jumping at you with his unfuckwithable buttons.
Yeah, I've seen the hand of God a couple times. That thing's hilarious, man. I love seeing Haas's just like pressure and then point blank just like jump into JH on the way down. And there's not much people can do about it.
The only Venn diagram that is just a circle over a circle.
I will say though, as far as I don't like watch too much Plus R, but I am like a big fan of who's the somebody help me out. Who's the current like super duper good?
Oh, you're talking about
Haas.
Oh fuck, what's his name?
He won that CEO Taku, right?
I think Shadow?
Yeah, Shadow. Yeah.
Hey, Boston Blue Beat, thanks.
You know what? They'll know.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, it was cool because it's like I feel like when I watched, I was like, people are acting like they just went like millennia without routing any of this stuff for Haas. Like seeing some of the routing he did was really cool because you could tell that I don't think a lot of them were like known. Or as optimized as he is.
No, I think the dude. Wait, is his name Phantom? It's Shadow or Phantom? Because there was a Shadow Fox who I think was also.
No, it's not Shadow Fox, but you are right. There is a Shadow Fox that plays.
Yeah,
Haas.
there was also a Haas player, but I guess Haas was just kind of underrepresented for a little bit.
Fun fact: I think he plays Leo in X3.
See, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, it is Phantom. That's his name, X Phantom.
Yeah, X Phantom.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the dude who like. He's like the younger Plus R player who's been fucking.
He seems like it, yeah. He seems low key like a rollback era. We'll call it Plus R.
Yeah, I want to say that was like 6 months after I stopped playing in Plus R brackets and started.
Look, 26 is young for Plus R players. I don't know what to say.
Hell yeah, it is. Are you kidding me? How is it not? I'm over here about to turn 27. That's young for an Xrd player.
Damn, are you really about to turn 27?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
A couple months. Maybe I'm jumping
but,
ahead.
Yeah.
But
But I'm not.
next year I turn 27.
I still think of you as in your early 20s. That's good calibration point for me. All right.
I'm trying to think when I started entering REV2SDAYs, I was kind of in the early 20s. I want to say maybe I was like 24.
That sounds
Maybe
about right,
23.
Because I want to say it was around like the summer.
It was like
of 2020 that I
mid-pandemic.
started seeing. Yeah,
Yeah, it was like mid-pandemic.
Yeah. All right.
The part of the reason I entered REV2SDAYs was because Strive plus the pandemic made it very hard to get games during that brief time period.
Yeah. I mean, that's why we do it, right? But
Yeah.
I remember seeing when it was still NorCal and SoCal Wednesday night fights, so pre-Strive, right? Because when Strive came out is when we switched over to REV2SDAY.
Yeah.
But when it was still NorCal and SoCal Wednesday night fights, I remember seeing you at first you were doing like 2-2 in bracket or whatever, and then the more I looked over, the more I was like, oh shit, like hey, top 3, like okay.
That's right. Nobody. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. The majority of people do not remember the 8-hour analysis streams. They exist.
We got fired.
You know, I have that. Brother. You know, I have those saved, not to revisit for any particular reason,
but to keep you humble.
Pull out, to keep me humble, and also when people pull up with like Doomer vibes about getting better, I always pull out me streaming like 8 hours, 6 hours of analysis, and just telling them like, look, man, you can do it, but it looks like this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you don't want to do it, that's okay, but
okay.
know that it looks like this.
Low key, the next medium essay I want to put up, and it's probably going to be I'm going to see if I think optimal timing is like 2-3 weeks after Evo. It's just going to be called like it's okay to not play fighting games.
It is, yeah.
Which is obvious to anyone, and yet like some people just need to hear it.
Yeah, man. I see you, Pat, setting up the long con for telling people why they can just play Nikke instead. You think you're
I would
slick.
never recommend Nikke over fighting.
My God!
Oh, that's 6 speed.
I think it's like as somebody who's like not been competing nearly as much for personal health reasons, I will say you can still come to your multiples and just vibe out.
That's the way to do it. I almost drove up the Calibers, and I knew it wasn't a bracket.
I mean, that is the highest compliment for any event, right?
I think so.
Imagine a concert where, the main event doesn't show up, none of the performers show up, and everyone's just like, oh, yeah, cool, let's hang out, let's eat some ice cream, man.
Yeah, that's right. Let's eat the ice cream that we brought. Our homemade ice cream.
Pretty good pizza too.
Or you could eat this counter hit. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, right. The drop though. Good block on the tricky stuff. Oh no, now it's his time.
Put him back in the corner where he started.
Your time is up. My time is now.
Oh,
that was cheap.
Hey, don't tell. I can't have you recording a lot of this on footage, by the way.
I'll have you're gonna copyright strike my voice.
Yeah, I am gonna copyright straight. I'm gonna come. You're gonna get the email. It says Hyper Slice Bread. With the link to my YouTube channel.
We're gonna join your creator program or whatever.
Dude, I fucking hate IED Geki.
I think it's up there for me. It's one of those things where it's like, it's just really fucking obnoxious.
I mean,
for the fact
don't get me wrong.
It like
it's
turns
probably
into
not
something.
even top 5 jam tools that I hate.
It's not. But
right, it's
one of those things
where there's like 10 tools that are in the running for top 5.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. No drops. This dead. Yep. Bam.
Someone said giving Brett a chance always funny.
Oh.
Oh, the
Oh,
one
the
time.
parry, nice.
He found the one thing that beats my character.
Well,
It's over.
Oh my god, Tech
fucking
JH,
hell.
the god. No, nice pick up.
No knockdown though.
Oh, so
Yeah,
close.
that was scary.
I missed
Oh.
the super impact. Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
unfortunate. You
Not
hate
if you're
to see
me,
the
I'll tell you that
character
right
play.
now.
Was it a drop?
Oh, no parry there.
I'll say this right now. It's okay. Just parry on wake up. I'm not even like fucking with you. It's like even when I do bait it, I'm not gonna do it all the time, and you'll be surprised.
Imagine
just
having to
saying,
tell
like-
a jam that it's okay to parry on.
This is one of the jams. I gotta tell.
I was also gonna say, like, it's hard to listen to an answer
Nice
player
throw.
from Southern California tell you the answer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did preface and say like I'm probably gonna bait it sometimes.
there
You
you
know,
go.
I'm not about to
Sure.
pretend that I won't bait him into a false sense of security. But it's like also, you know,
Hey.
like
Okay.
Oh, too early.
Almost, yeah.
oh, that's one way
Oh,
to die.
oh, that's bad. That's really
That's
bad.
on the list. Help.
Alright, we out.
That works.
Doing
Oh
it
my
again.
god.
Oh.
That was scary.
I got one more in the tank. I dare you. Fuck, he did it.
Room keeper,
You know what
if
I
he
do
goes
think-
low every time, that's sending a message, alright? He's trying to tell
It's
you.
also like, what am I? I'm gonna do my 70% scaled combo. Ooh, ooh. That only works at point blank if you're standing. Ooh. Believe me when I
Oh,
say
my
like,
God.
Look, I get even
Um,
less off a 2K than you do, okay?
yeah, but you have DP. Give me that DP.
Damn.
Woo! Hey, what up, Rudy?
Okay, we out. We in. We out. We in.
You know what's interesting to me is I talked a little. I think it's funny because I mentioned how there's like clear matchups I have like no interest in playing answering, right?
Mhm.
But I've definitely reached the point where if it's like kind of like a half and half kind of matchup, there is definitely like player preference now. Where it's
Sure.
like there are people that I find easier to fight with answer, and there are people I find easier to fight with Viking. And it's not necessarily like a knowledge thing. It's sometimes it is kind of like how do you play, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like if you don't seem like the type that like frequently tries to run away, then I'll probably play like Viking or something
Sure.
like that. Or even if you just seem like the type that just kind of like chills a lot, doesn't overextend, answers are oftentimes a better like pick into those kinds of things.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
It basically the idea is like if you don't flail, a lot of the times it feels better to play answer because it's like what's a zombie gonna get me anyway?
Right, yeah.
Is like the simplest way to put it, I would say. Well, that was so far. I didn't throw because it wasn't in my throw range. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Right.
Backward.
Fire real close to taking
Oh,
it.
I can't believe you threw me on
Oh.
wake up.
Yeah.
And now
Fiery
you're dead.
definitely a very a throw heavy jam.
No, I was mashing. That's what I'm like. Fuck, I should have jumped. I was literally mashing on wake up.
Alright.
Alright.
Good stuff to Fiery.
Good.
Let's take a look at those results real quick. We're 20 minutes into today's ladder. We got Solstice on top 3-0. Genevieve and Fiery and Brett. Well, that result she put Fiery tied for first. MKJ, SBZ, Highway, Milkshake, Tom Tom. Damn, Tom Tom already 2-1. Just burning through those games. And yeah, it looks like I'm not seeing any Crocs. And maybe no Crocs today. I wonder if he signed up and then forgot, which would be pretty funny considering.
Plastic Crocs.
That would not surprise me. Although I will say that said, I appreciate that he just signed up in advance.
Yeah.
Let that be known, people.
Yeah, it
Let
is
that be known.
preferable to sign up and then, oh, I can't make it. Oh, well, it's fine. No one cares. We don't have to adjust anything on our end. It's easy. The only reason why I think it's funny is because I was like, oh, Crocs, I'll put him in the tweet because I try and, name check the more notable players who come through and join us. And now I am left bag holding while Crocs is, what the fuck is he doing?
You're just farming his clout now.
I mean, yeah. That's the name of the game, baby.
He's just here.
And that's the fight.
All those,
mode.
I don't think those TNS viewers appreciate you. All those new TNSers we got appreciate you advertising the Crocs and socks they were hyped up about.
Shout out
Only
to
Why would they be
TNS for
hyped? He
running
wasn't
Exert.
there.
He wasn't there yet. I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
Wait, did he no show TNS?
He didn't reg. He didn't. I don't even think
Not
he reg.
reg, yeah.
Gotcha.
He was in like the one before the one they just did. I
Yeah.
think.
I much love to TNS, and it's always dope to watch them run Exert, especially because the Tampa Exert scene is alive. From my understanding, Florida has had a pretty strong Exert scene since forever. But I've got to say, whenever a channel that's not us, or that's not like mostly Exert streams Exert, the stream chat is just awful.
Yeah. It the way I look at it is like it is what it is. I'll always appreciate anyone that takes the time to run a proper event for this game.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go in with different expectations, knowing the audience of viewers is primarily used to a different iteration of the game, basically. Like the shortest way to put it.
Woo! Damn, all green everything on today's stream.
Mm-hmm. Hit that bag. I beat my 6P.
Oh, the 6H gonna keep him trapped? Oh, wow.
She went over it. She was
fucking kidding? Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
because you know how it hits close to the floor. She
Yeah.
went above it.
She just cleared it. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Not
nice-
if you're me. I'll
nice
tell you that
counter,
right
that's all
now.
for it.
Well, I guess it is still funny even if you're me. It's just
Oh, it's
unfortunate.
hilarious. Alright. Oh, okay, good mash. MKJ just kind of letting the speed rock. I know it might not look like late, but this is Elfelt actually being kind of chill.
It is. I've fought enough Elfelt to know like this is on the chiller side.
Alright, that was
This
tight.
matchup is funny because it's like I don't mind this matchup outside like for any like specific reason except for maybe like close slash.
Sure.
And the fact that she's like Elfo, if that makes sense. Like there's nothing about her specifically necessarily that's like bad for answer.
Yeah.
It's just like she's Elfo, so it's like you have enough problems as it is, like just trying to fight her.
Yeah, that's a good way of describing Elfelt in a nutshell to anyone who's new to this game. It's you will often not have to deal with any particular like character reason why playing against her sucks, except for the fact that her tools are good against everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you play Elfelt, it means that you don't have to worry about a lot of matchup shit. It's great.
It's funny because I find both of the characters I play like both of them
Hey,
give
what up,
Elfelts at the beginning like a hard time.
Sure.
But answer is like a funny one to me because I think a lot of Elfelts until they like really get what they're looking for, you'll find that this is never a problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So like I think Elfelts are usually used to the idea of like I don't want to play neutral until I have some Pineberry thing, but it's like if you want to do this, then it's like Answer's perfectly equipped for like taking the space and making
Sure.
good use of it basically.
Yeah.
Where it's like a lot of times until you're like good at bullying, there's like a really solid chance that you might just get like fucked over.
Oh, goes low. That was fucking.
Something is always really like tragically funny to me about how when people finally are like mentally ready for the blitz, it's always when you're going low.
Yeah. Yeah, it's why I tell people like because it's a similar thing with Chipoki. It's why I tell people like you have to represent blitz early, right? That way you get some of the mileage, you get some value out of it, even if they beat the blitz. It's fine.
Yeah,
If you wait, if you're like, oh, this is my last stand, blitz, and you're like, no, I can kill you with a low. I'm just gonna low. Also, Ray, congrats on the TNS dub. Hope it was a fun time.
Damn, that really traded.
I don't know what it was, but I'll say, you know what? That makes sense.
It was like the parry coming down versus 6H.
Okay, so this is never a problem for answer.
Yeah. Oh my
Well, yeah,
god.
because you've got the scrolls.
Yeah, but that's kind of my thing.
like-
Is like I don't. This is by no means like a bad matchup, you know. But it's one of those things where it's like you have to get aggressive. Yeah, I know. He hasn't seen the hat trick. He hasn't seen it. Everybody who has seen it now gets to like understand and know what this guy's about to get hit by. But if you haven't, oh my god, you're just like, what just happened?
That one's for you, Corey.
That is, yeah, exactly. That was my exact thought process when I went for that mate.
That one's for you, Core. This one's for you, Core.
What a match.
Goodness.
But if there's one thing Vev has taught me about this matchup, do not be scared of answer.
Yeah.
You have
You don't
phenomenal
have
buttons.
to be scared of answer in this matchup. Like, there's nothing to be.
You have phenomenal buttons for hitting answer in different situations.
There are a few characters that can fuck with him in the air like Alpha
Nice.
can.
I'll never forget that interaction where it's like Vev mocked my answer for I forget like how long, and then he posted the gif of like a moth to a flame, and he put like answer players to scrolls, and I was like, you have to understand, nobody else can hit me up there. I was like, you're not allowed to say that when you're the only one that can hit me for doing it.
Right.
And then Bears said something about alpha players saying like, why are you getting hit while pressing uni normals?
I think it was like one of my favorite Bears Vev interactions was the Vev complaining about people just having great pressure without thinking, and then he just posted the picture of shotgun, and it was just like posted without context or whatever.
Yeah, just the solo image, the raw dust leaf image.
People don't know how much hilarity Vev is responsible for, because usually what happens is they see someone clowning on Vev and it gets memed, you know, it gets fucking posted to Twitter and whatever, but they don't see the interaction that led to Vev getting clowned on. Vev is low-key an irreplaceable source of culture for the Exert community and for the fighting game community in general.
Oh, absolutely.
There was Irene told me something great like a week or two ago, where she's like, I didn't realize how spoiled Vev was until I played against his Million, and she was just like, oh, you're like not that good at this.
Yeah. I think the revelation when people are like really accustomed to like their top tier thing.
Yep.
Is like really funny to me because so full discretion, right? I want to clarify for anybody listening before you go and clown on your local top tier players, but
fucking
it's
clown
not
on
their
them.
problem.
It's fine, go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I say you know, it's okay. Like they're allowed to suck. They play a top tier. You know, like they made this decision in advance. You can cry about it and say, man, this guy's got zero fundamentals for like the system mechanics when he has to play characters that interact with the system mechanics. But it's like, who cares? You know, it's funny in that moment, but I don't, you know, I only clarify because
Sure.
sometimes people get kind of heated about that top tier stuff.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that I don't think it's a coincidence that the revival of Exert happened after Kizzy bullied almost every Elfelt player to it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Nobody talks
However-
about the work that all the Kissingtons put in.
However, that just led to a plague of Biken players. So, you know, it's not like we came out like that much.
Hey, you did your best, bro. You held a tournament to try to end.
I'm just saying.
You did your part.
I'm just saying this is erasure. The E word is erasure, because every time I get to see some random fucker be like, yeah, Millie is the second best character in the game, I'm just like biting my tongue.
Hey, I might be one of those people that agrees though, low key.
Get some pressure in there. Oh, far as whiffs. Damn. Somehow managing to backdash the JH. I swear to God, the thing always hits me.
You gotta have answers backdash.
It's true.
Good backdash.
I wish I had answers backdash. Chip's backdash is garbage.
You say that till you're in the corner, dog. And nobody will be wanting my backdash. I'll tell you that right now.
You think I want my backdash in the corner? Like YRC backdash YRC JD is like basically the only good thing Chip gets from that backdash.
You actually are. You're probably the one guy who does get to say that. Yeah, actually, you're up there. I forgot. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Mentally a little preoccupied.
You know, can't blame you. Gets the knockdown. Ooh, okay, gets a cross.
Oh my god.
All right.
Nice escape.
You know what's interesting to me is like.
Oh, the clash. Okay.
Ah, here we go.
Oh no.
Yep.
That was almost really cool.
Yeah, time to guess. Guessed poorly. I too love my backdash.
Backdashes.
I should have JB.
Oh, low blitz.
No,
oh,
I
no.
missed the ID. I was trying to do the ID. She's tall enough for the confirm.
Oh my god.
Oh, I missed
that is a hell of a round start interaction.
Woo!
Yeah, boy.
I don't get a knockdown.
Yeah.
It's a control though.
Oh, good.
We went low. We went low.
Yeah, that was kind of lazy.
Big
on my part.
I
didn't finish the thought earlier, but according to like when people like play this game more frequently, this is like considered to be, I guess, like one of his worst matchups. I don't really feel that way, but I do understand why they felt like that. If that makes sense.
I mean, I feel like sword summons probably do a decent job of covering scrolls low risk.
It's one of those things where it's like a handful of elements combined, if that makes sense. Like it's no one big thing, but a lot of her tools line up very nicely versus him. And she just gets like the benefit of like Ram is one of like 3 characters who doesn't get comboed by hard YRC into like the conventional confirm.
I see.
Which like also causes like a good chunk of problems. And it's like I would say like most of the time I don't really like mind too much. I think this one is fine. I don't think it's like as bad as like
again with the low blitz.
Yeah, well he's he's got to play the RPS with Perry, so he's kind of like this combo doesn't work the conventional, and I should have swept him.
Oh, the JH. Yeah,
JH and JS definitely are fucking with your.
JS is like more notorious than JH. JH is not too bad because JH gives everybody a hard time, if that makes sense. But it's usually more like the JS, yeah.
But most
it gives a lot of people a hard time. Yeah.
No, I definitely agree with a lot of people. I don't think it gives their sister a problem.
I have a hard time I have a hard time with Ram, but I think it's just because Ram players are good. Like. I have a hard time with Solstice and Puddles and fucking Ultra Toast and
yes, the 4 great Rams nations.
Yeah,
but like, you named the strongest NAJ.
It's hard for me to know because there aren't that many mid-tier Rams, you know.
I get what you mean. She feels a lot like Chip, right? There's no like intermediate. There's no like it's a lot like the middle does not look good, and you don't really see a lot of it. I feel like people either get discouraged kind of early, I want to say, or embrace it and go all the way till the end.
I think is like what happens with Dizzy players, right? Like the intermediate Dizzy is still pretty freaking good because early on you were just getting bullied constantly because you were one.
I'll be honest. I know that we always talk about how it's like Dizzy is like this super front-loaded character because she is. But I'm gonna be real, bro. Some of those normals are insane. I don't care what level you play. if you have interacted with some of Dizzy's normals, you have absolutely realized how good some of them are. 2K, JK, / JD, not JD, JH. That's why like she's really weird when people get the knockdown, but I'll be damned if some of those normals don't put in work.
All right, we'll take a look at the standings real quick. We got
forget the
Fiery,
6P.
SBZ,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
Highway Milkshake in a three-way tie
Yeah.
for first. Solstice and Jigs tied for fourth, and then Tom Tom, Genevieve, and Muddy tied 3-1 for sixth place. Right under there, we got MKJ at 2-1, Kevitog and Hype for Sliced Bread at 4-2 and 3-2. And Croc's got it. Oh shit, is Croc's doing the speed run?
He might be.
Oh my god.
He probably-
Rising.
He was
That's
probably
pretty
like
high.
doing something and then just remembered.
Yeah.
No,
but
he's
that-
just like I'm gonna give those guys a head start.
I think he can make at least 5-0 in the next. Well, let's see, he's 1-0 right now. Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's got a good
I think
shot.
really his one like big enemy in his speed run is just what it looks like on queue times.
Yeah.
Because as people
Oh yeah,
progress,
he just
he's not
lined
gonna
him
get,
up. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
All right, I believe. See, this is the kind of shit you can't get if you just run a traditional bracket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't have people any percent speedrunning your brackets.
That's true. If you showed up to a regular one like half an hour late, we'd all like be yelling at you for being a dummy.
Mm-hmm. Because you are a dummy.
Facts.
Well, again with the green. I got my
God.
third strike pools. My schedule. All right, Friday, 12 p.m.
That's gonna be enough. Yep.
That's hilarious. I'm the I'm the second seed in my pool.
That's what's up.
Dude, some of those are like.
There's
name
1,000
brand sometimes,
people.
man.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I
yeah,
get
that the name brand is going so hard for
Yeah,
you right
yeah.
now.
Sometimes I was like, I had no idea this person even played. This game, Third Strike.
I mean, like I played it for a couple of years. I'm not good, but
Man
I
wins
appreciate
local Third Strike tournament. I'm not good.
I guess I did win Cali Burst third strike. So you know what? There's something.
Understandable.
Which one should I pick? This one. Oh, I was waiting the DP.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let you know. Oh my god!
Right. Nobody's ready for the second one.
Also, thanks to Learn for bringing pastries from a Sacramento bakery.
They were hella good.
I saw that. I
People
saw that.
enjoyed it.
It looked good.
So with Tekken, the common trope with Tekken is that you have fun at first, and then it sucks for a really long time, and then you
Really
get
long
good-
time.
Yeah, like an extremely long, like years. And then
It's-
once you get through that tunnel, you're like, oh, this game is the greatest game ever. I think Third Strike is, like, it's fun for the first like third, maybe 40% of the it's fun for like beginner into like mid intermediate, and then when you realize that
Get
the
to the
work
end of the
required to
tunnel.
actually get good, then it sucks for an extremely long time.
Dude, I
think
do not.
that
Yeah.
the sucking is backloaded.
Yeah.
I think like what was it? It was like somebody was like, if you didn't expect this top 6 in Evo Japan to be nothing but Chun and Yuns, you're
You're
you
not.
are heavily mistaking what game you were watching.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god, what a dunk! Yep.
This
His
is
ass,
kind of
man.
far, but answer's so big it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Fuck.
Everybody's fit. No, it's not gonna miss. Oh,
I know.
it's because Hirsch is in the chat. I had to give him at least one.
What do you call
First
that?
catching
It's not
strays.
quite red hail.
The best part about me calling that Red Hail is all the Venoms that are like, Red Hail's not that good. And I was like, dude. Like, even if you're right, come on, at least let me have it.
Avery, are you a Makoto player? Because if so, then I'll have you know
Uh-oh.
that if Makoto wasn't in the game, everyone else would like it, and you could go play something else.
You know, I kind of realized recently that like, because you guys were talking about Third Strike earlier when you mentioned your pools,
Yeah.
and it got me thinking because it's like, I don't really know like who I would end up playing necessarily if I played Third Strike, but as time goes on, I'm like maybe I would just like play Makoto. Not because like I necessarily like Makoto, but because if I'm not gonna actually play Third Strike, you better
Sure.
believe I'm trying to cause like massive amounts of pain.
You are definitely there's like a there's got to be an alignment chart, and you're definitely leaning on the gay Chan side of like, you know, I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to play, so y'all ain't trying to play. All right, let's boot up.
Yeah, I think the thing about Makoto, what you're saying, that's the reason he picked Amelia. You are valid, White Beast.
That's how it works. No, I'm telling you, man. Part of my maturity in fighting games is like just actively like accepting that. You know, it's where it's like, what character do I love? Okay, what character am I just gonna play because I'm not gonna play this game?
Yeah.
You know,
I think honestly, I could see you having fun with Chun.
So, a lot of the top tiers in that game seem fun to me now. Like so when I tried First Strike like forever ago, because everybody tries it, and I gave it like a week with some friends.
Yeah.
I played Dudley. I think Dudley is the character that I just think exactly. I think Dudley's so cool, right? Dudley is also a piece of shit, but he's not like as easily a piece of shit as everybody else.
Yeah.
Is the way I would put it.
To me, both, but Makoto and Dudley both are like halves of Slayer. So I usually associate like if you have some Slayer in you, if I think that you'd pick Slayer, then you know, in a Guilty Gear game, then probably route you to one of those two. The main reason why I think you'd enjoy Chun is honestly because like footsies, like if you're gonna play a Street Fighter game, playing characters with good footsies make you feel like a genius. Like just being able to walk back and forth and press medium kick and hit the super.
Yeah, and
like,
shrink it.
Oh no.
What he said, Hirsch said I would pick Chun and regrets to Elena. I'd take offense to that. Actually, I want you to know I actually take offense to that. I'm not a Elena player.
It's very funny because we had a local Elena player, and I was watching them play, and there was this moment of where there was like an acknowledgement where we looked at each other and we were like. And they're like, yeah, this is how she should be, not like in Street Fighter 4.
Alright, I don't think it's Elena though. I think it's Oro. I think Oro would be your like,
I think Oro would be closer to the answer analogy, I think, for sure.
Yeah. I think the thing is go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I heard there's a really good Ibuki on Fightcade, and like Ibuki was the character that I started with on Third Strike, because ninjas, right? So I'm like, oh damn, there's actually like a good Ibuki. Like someone has made this character good. That's crazy. I like, maybe I should check it out. Yeah, 10 running.
Ray, I don't think you would have been a Seth player.
I'll tell you right now, you're not a Seth player, and I don't mean that like as in, oh, you can't do it. I mean that as in like, bro, you gotta realize it's too much work. It's not worth it. you gotta put a lot of investment time in that.
Look, dude, you could just like ruin somebody's life. Though.
You know what though? Actually, you did play Dizzy. Maybe you're just used to it.
Yeah, you know what I'm just saying. You could just ruin somebody's life, though. You know what I mean?
Wow, that one tick. Somebody get the play.
Guts, bro.
Now I want to see Ray as a Hilda player. Actually,
I think
Hilda would be another.
Hilda fits his archetype. I think. Yeah, I could see him liking Hilda. Makes sense.
Trust me, if you say I pick Wagner, no one will ever ask you why would you do that. I understand. Don't get me wrong.
That is, yeah. It's not about whether you.
Picking Wagner is like the biggest. Like, yeah, sure, dude, whatever, of course.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the fat anchor.
All
right, we're back in. Go low. Damn. That straight up beat Blitz.
Yes, it did.
Wagner at least is not as egregious as he used to be.
So I've heard.
To the chagrin of some people.
All right, man.
You want to talk about egregious right now? The community is getting together and yelling at Akatsuki players.
Is that real?
Yeah.
That's really funny as hell.
Yeah.
I would not have expected that, I'll say.
I wouldn't either, all things considered, having followed since, like, the middle of ST to now, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Who among us has not wanted to hit a motherfucker with a Pitatsu?
I
Throw the
will
first
say,
Divido.
Akatsuki just like looks pretty cool to me, so I can't pretend I wouldn't like want to be Tatsu somebody. A lot of the characters in Uni actually like look really cool to me, but I don't know if I'd end up playing them. I ended up playing Eltnum.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she just she kind of like fits what I want to do. She also just has really cool looking combos, and at the end of the day, fighting games are about being cool for me. So if you got cool B&Bs, it's up there. But there's a lot. Like I think Carmine's pretty cool.
The Carmine is also a bullshito right now. Why has he got so many reversals?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he so good?
Hey, Bitrar Sweet, thanks for the raid, homie.
Oh my gosh.
Woo.
Avery, if you want all your years of suffering to revert in an instance, go play Merkava. That dude is a funny motherfucker.
He's a funny
that
little
dude,
guy.
I hate him so goddamn much, but I will not lie, he is indeed a funny motherfucker, and I hate him.
Oh, absolutely. Merkava was funny because when I first like tried Uni, I was still like pretty new to fighting games, and basically like all of my exposure really was like this game primarily, and like generic shit like knowing about Street Fighter and stuff. So it was really funny to me because I think it was Unil still, and I was playing my friend's Merkava, and like he used I forget which normal it is that's like the hit grab from like almost full screen.
Oh, that's just an input, yeah.
Yeah. And I was playing him, and at one point I came to the conclusion I was like, this is the most broken character in this game. and then like as we played more and tried other characters, I was like, oh no, that's like just the game.
Yeah, it's like if you just don't like vibe with the idea of dash blocking, you're just like, how the fuck does anybody beat some of these characters?
Exactly.
We got 11 minutes left in the matchmaking phase. Currently, Solstice in first, 6-1. SBC in second, 5-1. Excuse me. Genevieve also 5-1 in third. Fiery and Highway Milkshake tied for fourth, 4-1. Jigs and MKJ tied for sixth at 4-1. And Tom Tom and Hype for Sliced Bread tied for eighth at 5-2.
Well, I make
we got to check on Crocs. Where's Crocs at?
Crocs is sitting at 1-0.
Yeah, I told you, Q times are gonna be his enemy right now because everyone's already settled into their spots, so he has to wait for games to finish probably.
I like the idea that he started one. He's like, fuck it.
I think I just choose to believe that he wanted to play one person and ruin their
one guy.
Just bring one person down with you.
He needed that new Twitter clip, man.
He played the real Tom Clancy.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
Poor Tom. Good times.
Chastity.
Nice. The #1 answer hater in the world.
That's true. Every time I fight Chastity, I'm always like, this is one of the people that's gonna know. This is a knower.
Woo! It's the air throw.
Oh, I missed the block.
Oh, JD.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta test something. I just remembered. Versus Eno, actually.
Also, for folks coming to Evo, the Exert bracket is fucking stacked.
Oh, is it? It's kind of like 50-50 sometimes, so it's funny to me when it does play out that it's just like Omega stack.
Yeah.
It has been Omega stack since like we came back, man. Like I've only been going this is like my third year, and it's just been fucked every single year. You know
I mean, every time I
tune
in, it's like
I love it.
It's great because it's like it's a stacked bracket, but as far as brackets go for us, like it's not that big. I think we're at like 80 people, where we got like 110, 120 last year. So as a result, like there's going to be a lot of like strong players who are going to go like 3-2.
Yeah, it's always gonna look like a different story than what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Nice
That's what Egg did
touchdown.
sometimes.
Rudy's got to defend
One
his
round apiece.
top 8.
That's true. Top 6.
Well, now
You
he's
gotta
top
strive.
6.
Yeah, you gotta strive higher.
Yeah.
Gotta go further beyond.
Ooh, that hurt.
I think I love
Wow.
the Evo ones is there's always like this moment where some people
No,
are like,
throw
oh, I
him
haven't
away.
seen this motherfucker in a long time, and then they're just like still goaded with the sauce. Oh no, what are they up to? Oh, the drops.
Dude.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, the clash. Good, nice blocks from Chastity. Still gets opened up,
Ruh-roh.
but
No, I missed
yep.
my.
There it is.
vision button,
Mash
but-
5P. If you're you need that one hit left, just mash 5P. It's probably gonna work. So we got 7 minutes left in matchmaking. Oh, nice throw. Right, it's the sterilization method. Bursts out. Goes low. Okay.
Boy.
How can it convert off that counter hit? Oh, wow.
Damn.
That mix is always phenomenal versus people you know are tap blitzers because it wins like no matter what, right? That is also a moment where just mash Eno 5P and you'll win. Or 6H, yeah, that one too. Both kind of like have the similar effect.
Oh. Nice 6P. Oh, hardwire seat. Winning that round.
That's right. Kind of crazy that it hit her like starting her hover dash, but did not hit Alpha 6H. Alpha just cleanly
I gotta
hopping over it, huh?
I gotta pull up some LFL hitboxes. We gotta take a look at that one.
There's some dumb interactions, like there's also you know how like Dizzy and certain characters have foot invo or whatever, or floor invo, whatever it's called. I don't want to call it foot invo because it's weirdos.
Well,
but
that's what Dustloop calls it.
Oh god,
18
we
to
need
24.
we need to get on that. We need to get on that. But because of that, anyone that has that like on a move that's like registered, you know what I mean? If it's coded in there,
Yeah.
answers like command slide loses to those.
Oh, interesting.
So like I've had moments where like because like a Dizzy player expects a cross up or something, they'll try to backdash. They'll get forward dash and it'll dash through the load. Yeah. So it's like I've had my fair share of like dumb interactions basically because of it.
Hey, get into the command grab and
one more
RC
time.
to finish.
You won't grab me again.
Goddamn.
Does Dizzy Dash still go over slide
Number
jet in
one.
this game? Yeah, I think so.
Gamer.
All right, 2 to 1. Bread takes it. We got 4 minutes
got 4
left.
minutes left.
All right. The
Mash
one
that
more.
Q button.
Got one more in me.
It's getting kind of dark in here, but I'm like scared to flip the light switch because I don't know if what I'm sitting next to is a light switch or a hey, why don't we just turn the light the power off to whatever all your shit is plugged in switch. So we're just gonna show.
Yes, the new house power switch. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's absolutely it. At our old place, we had to just tape one of the light switches in place because it was so easy to hit, and it was the one that we used for like our TV and PlayStation. And I think for a while, actually, when we set up there, it was both our PCs were just out of that outlet. So we're like, yeah, we just can't turn this thing off ever.
This is forever on.
Bracket proceeding at a healthy pace. We've got 3 minutes left. Refresh.
Ooh, we got a tie for 8th though.
Upstick.
Surely, yeah, that's not me, right?
No.
We got
Okay, good.
Solstice
Tied
in
for
first,
4th.
Genevieve in second,
I will
SBC
take the
third,
4th.
Tom Tom and Hyper Sliced Bread tied for fourth, Fiery and Milkshake tied for sixth, and then Jigs and MKJ tied for eighth. It'll probably resolve itself, but we'll see.
We'll see.
You've been in your place for 9 months and there's a switch in your basement you still haven't figured out. How does that work? Oh, I get what you mean. Actually, it just doesn't do anything.
Or it does something, but like there's nothing plugged
But we
into
never
it, so
know.
you don't
Yeah.
know yet.
I don't know if this is gonna drastically change anything, but we'll see.
I think losing something like this in combination with somebody like winning something will probably like kick me out if I had to guess.
No,
I
I,
feel like
think
it's one
you're
of those.
not gonna get kicked out. I'm looking at it. You'll be in. The question is where you will be and where he will be.
Sure.
Oh. But we'll see.
Okay,
boy.
gets the knockdown.
I don't know if that was on
That's
purpose.
big.
I mean, it's plus, so it's like it could have been, but it seemed interesting to me. No, do the good combo. That's what that confirms for. Do the 6P one. That's like one of my favorite Leo combos. That's the only reason I'm being a stickler. I really like that 6P combo. I wouldn't be mean about it otherwise, I promise. Oh shit.
Blocks high.
Oh, that was a really good frame shot. I wonder if he remembers from the last time I played. I challenged that sequence a lot with FT, like at the beginning versus Leos. A pretty common one.
Oh no, a little short on the command grab.
Whoa.
Now.
It was always
Okay.
great.
Oh, good block low. Gets the command grab. Unfazed. Completely no
What?
self. Oh no!
Y5H.
Alright.
Oh, you know what it was? You probably missed super. That's a good.
Or throw, maybe?
Well, the reason I questioned throw is because I was command grabbing.
Mm.
So like throw doesn't really make sense there. Nice.
Splits. Oh, good blocks on both sides. Oh, big counter 5H, no combo. Red firing back.
No, I
Oh,
missed
nice
the angle on the ID.
Good match. It's the cross up. Oh. Yeah, you don't really get to set up like that without spending some meter.
Oh boy.
Damn. I would have gotten hit by that.
No, thank you.
Alright, spending the burps.
Time to turn the queue off.
Yeah,
Take
I
that.
should have backdashed.
Oh shit, I'll turn the queue off. Yeah, thanks. Ooh, big 6 speed. Nice. Good blitz. Blitz back. Right into that 6K range. Oh. The patience from Tom Tom. Enduring. Oh. Nice jump over that 6P. Oh, this pass-through dash. Opening up twice. RC to keep the pressure going. Good block on the flash kick. It is going to RC that to keep going as well. Nice blitz. Hey, hit the grab. Right. Oh, goes low. Not quite.
Unfortunate drop.
Alright, burst out. Hardwire RC, where's it at? Nope. Okay!
Nice.
Very good patience. That was like not versatile, almost at all.
Yeah, didn't see that. I guess didn't see a reason to do so, just because. Up around.
Does he get knocked down afterwards? Oh, big
oh
counter
boy! Oh my fucking god!
Okay, the blitz comes out. Scroll set up. Oh, it's a stomp, but nothing afterwards. Oh, card wire C still gets kind of hit, but oh, that'll be good started. Oh, didn't quite do it.
Oh boy. Out.
Oh!
Oh no!
Yeah, RC slow down getting that
That's
input,
it.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, burst out at the very last opportunity.
Oh, you're so smart.
He is a genius.
I thought he would respect the fact that I had baited it a lot. So I was like,
It was a worthy gamble from his point, I think.
Yeah. It's usually like, that's like the nature of the matchup, I'd say. A lot of the times you just spend hella time baiting flash kick until they finally do it. And you'll get like a good chunk of damage out of it.
All right,
let's
we
see
got a bunch
what
of matches
all of
to get
this
through.
does.
Yeah.
Results.
Actually, we don't have that many remaining matches. We have Tom. Okay, so waiting on Tom versus Bread, Fiery and Muddy, Chastity and Trouble's #1 fan, Dunium and Cali Scrub, and then the real Tom Clancy and a Bridge. Most of these will probably not affect the standings too heavily, but you never know. I have a bunch of rookie 2-stars kind of showing up.
I'm gonna do the refresh because.
Yeah, I might need one or two because I just put mine in.
Sure.
Yeah, let's see. We'll do that one more time because there's a really funky like three-way tie that has since been cleared. I think the Fiery Muddy one might have an effect.
Yeah. All right. So right now, with still incomplete
We have
results,
8 exactly right now at this very second. You are number 8. You would fight Solstice.
So yeah, Solstice, Genevieve,
That's
Tom, SBZ, MKJ, Espada, good shit Espada, Fiery, and Hype for Sliced Bread with Highway Milkshake narrowly making the cut, or missing the cut. But we still have some matches that are running, so we'll see what changes, if anything.
Yeah, the Goldburst team kill could...
Yeah. Goldburst's been doing great.
Could do a lot.
I don't think if there's anything
I'd love
I have
to see
show.
locals.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
I'm gonna shill these watermelon shoes. They're pretty sick. Also, this Dark Stalkers thing.
Just Stalkers thing.
Weetzel?
What is that?
Fucking.
Yeah, VG got
this shit was cracking me up.
It's the sequel, bro.
I sent this to a friend of Irene's who is a longtime Mist stan and actually works for Cyan now. All right, it's kind of unreasonably dark here, so let's see if I can figure out a switch to turn on.
All right, let's see what happens, everybody.
If everything fucks up, I'm really sorry. Let's see.
If you can all hear
outside
us
light. There we go. Oh,
see if
baby.
we pull something good.
Fiat Lux.
Up. Looks like it. Are we still here? Can you hear us? Is there anybody out there? Sure.
Yeah, here you go.
Dad rock reference for the week.
See if there's anything. We waiting on anything else?
I hit the refresh, so we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, we still got. Oh, Fiery and Muddy is
Yeah,
going
looks-
1-1.
Yeah, that's. Looks like Fiery won.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, well let's hit the.
That should be
refresh,
the
see what
only-
that does. I
only
think all
one
that
that
does
changes.
is
Uh,
retune the top.
it might put
order.
him like tied or above a spotted, depending on how it takes him. Yeah,
Alright.
tied.
Yeah.
In the refresher one more time.
Just
Yeah, we
to
got
make
two
sure.
people
that,
tied for
yeah.
6. It looks
Yeah,
like. Let's see.
Yeah. So it actually didn't
Yep,
move
we got
Fiery at all.
Solstice,
It's pretty funny.
Genevieve, Tom Tom, SBZ, MKJ, Spotted, Fiery tied,
And then Brett.
Bread just sitting in 8th.
Little old me.
I'm
Rolling.
sure that Solstice is looking at this and going, God damn it.
He's fine, dude.
I'm just saying, like, this was the finals match last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago?
Look, man, how do you think I feel going into this, okay?
Hey, what up, Solstice?
Man didn't play bike. You know, like how is he supposed to feel?
All right, we'll go ahead and finalize our placements. So that is. Oh, wait. So we have Solstice, Genevieve, Tom Tom, SVD, MKJ, Spot, Fiery, and Hype for Sliced Bread making top 8. Good stuff, as always. With that, we can move on to our top 8 single elim phase.
All right, we can just get this out of the way, you know.
Let's do it. We're gonna place. Oh, also these were the L-Felt hitboxes and hurt boxes. So in addition,
Bro,
to,
look at her.
Yeah, in addition to foot invuln for most of her active frames, it looks baby. Hi.
Imagine pressing
she-
that and then
she
asking why I
basically
think it's
goes-
a good idea to jump. Dude.
Yeah, as soon
Like
as she's
the-
like
the-
parallel here with the ground, like yeah, the card would just go right under that.
The weakness of 6H is not the button. It is you missing the button. And you becoming so addicted to the button, you start missing the button.
You can miss that thing. What the fuck?
You can miss that.
That's what
thing.
I'm
It is
saying. That's what I'm
possible.
saying.
It is
All right.
Look, my gripe is that, like, why is it just like Bull Bash, like, but better?
I mean, it's not an overhead, at least. All right, yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna get the tweet out.
Got a chance to do something very funny. Let's do it.
No, I'm not. I'm not. That's actually fucked up. Last week I was just tired, bro. Like I'm not no for realsies. I was just tired as fuck. But especially after having lost once with answer, I think under those circumstances, I'm like, okay, come on, man. Like, you know,
Get that tweet out,
Like-
y'all. Let's watch.
I feel
the
like it's
top eight.
corny at
Ooh,
that
hurt.
point.
All right, double scrolls up. Okay, we got the trade at mid screen. Oh, the stare down. I love it. Oh my god. Input error, perhaps? Anyway, works out for Bread. Alright, good blocks. Oh, backdash to the far S catches that. Alright, round 1 to Solstice. And yeah, get those bets in. Well, get them in for the next one. Oh!
Ooh, that was a hell of a call.
In and out of the corner. Good blocks from Solstice. That risk is cranked. Let's see if there's an opportunity. Okay, yeah. Spends a lot of meter on the FD. Has to spend the burst to get out of there, but now back to mid-screen.
Yes. We set the H sword. We set both swords.
Ooh, and the
Both swords
stop
are
actually
down,
there.
but we are swinging.
Alright, burst is out.
I am.
Alright, what's the mix? Goes low. Goes low again.
Covered by the sword, though.
Oh, nice
Ah.
throw. Catching that backdash.
Where are you going?
And again with a command
Yeah.
grab.
Like I set the scrolls up
Oh.
RC, okay.
Okay, 2H trade.
Wow.
And Solstice is able to get out there. Okay, we got
Unable to stand on the scroll, and you're gonna be dead.
no. But okay, the burst is back.
Oh, got the burst done.
Oh,
you
that
didn't press a
sucks.
button.
You probably missed it. All right, game 1 to Solstice. Oh, okay. Right in the corner we go. Red doing a good job generally juking the sword summons. Okay, gets a 2D. Oh, doesn't quite get what we want from the setup. Oh,
Fucking god.
yeah, that.
Huh?
I forget what that fireball is called, but it's doing some pretty good work cutting off a lot of space for Solstice.
All is like a pretty solid, like buff people forgot she got.
Oh, did she not have that before?
I don't think she had that originally, or if she did, much like Excitement there was for Raven, there was no reason to use it because the swords were uncontestable.
That's a pretty big punish on that whiff command grab. Okay, nice.
Yeah, the PRC
Counter
gets him out of
PRC,
there.
yeah. Oh,
But a
Not really,
JS,
though.
the stop sign.
like he was able to take a turn, but he wasn't really able to get out the corner. All right, Solstice on that point.
And JS is like, you know, it's fucking with them, man. And the JS is pretty hard to fucking contest.
Rams Fares is also doing some good work in this matchup too. All right, the burst is out for Bread. Oh, big 6P.
Okay, we're gonna set the scrolls.
Oh, charge blitz. Gets away with it
One
safely,
more
but
that
ends up getting
time.
knocked down the
Good.
corner. All right, goes low. Bursts out.
Oh, that was scary though.
Ugh! All right, the counter gets caught. YRC gonna let Brent
watch
take
out
his
for
turn
the-
there. Nice
watch out
snipe
for
there.
the-
Oh, again with the JD. Hard
Nice.
YRC.
Okay, we're gonna get the knockdown. So
Yeah.
what's the mix
Set up a
up?
scroll. Oh! And then
That
gets the
should be
command
enough,
grab.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solstice taking his time there. Solstice is not scared of blocking, which I really appreciate. Like there are some players that just cannot. You will not catch them blocking. They don't have the stones for it. All right, nice grab.
Like some characters will just like beat that into you, right?
Yeah. But like,
You'll get a turn, but you gotta do your thing first.
but I like it when you can just sit there and block someone's string and block the mix up or whatever, and it's just like just show that you're not scared, right? Even if you are scared, what's important is that you show them that you're not scared. Oh, all right.
So
Doesn't get a
knockdown,
knockdown here. Yep.
though.
Oh,
back to
that
the-
sucks. All right, picks up.
I had to be
low.
careful about possibly bursting that because had RC on deck, but it's-
Trance going. Oh, the burst doesn't get him out
yeah,
of the situation.
but it wasn't the worst.
Yeah, definitely not. Oh, dead
This,
angle.
on the other hand,
catches
is still
the
not
swarm,
good.
that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't check out in
I
time,
get you,
and
get you,
that's
get you.
it.
yeah. Solstice's
Alright.
pressure was
Good
unrelenting.
stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like people say that's like his worst matchup, and I don't really see it. I think it's not good necessarily, but it's funny that like it mostly feels like just whoops, so used to living. It feels like just combos like don't really work on her sometimes. But
Yeah.
other than that, it's like there are worse things. I think JS as you see like puts in mad work.
Yeah.
Right.
But Answer's a slippery guy, you know.
Well, next up we got SBZ versus MKJ, Battle of the TLAs. Let's do it.
The what?
3-letter acronyms.
Oh, it's like I thought that was like what we call like TMN winners or
Sure,
something. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
did I miss something? Is this what's that? TMN champions? They call them TLAs.
Oh damn, we already fucking
Yeah.
representing Blitz.
Get those
I'm a
bets in,
big
baby.
fan. I'm a big fan of early blitzes. I think they're like in general. You know how Pat talked about it with like Chipoki. I think early blitzes are the wave, man. especially-
Stun Dipper there, probably.
Yeah. This is tough, man. You got a DP, but it's like you got to know when to use it. You know.
Well, it's not just the DP. The Stun Dipper is actually one of the
Blocks
things
the
that she's got
burst!
to worry about.
That makes sense. Ooh, that's tough. Yeah. Good patience.
You to just like be aware of the spacing for both of these characters.
Yeah, I would say a lot of it is like, if you had to be like critical about it, a lot of times to me, Elfelt feels like, hey, I have your far slash basically, but like I'm gonna get knockdowns. Because both of these people normally are like, yeah, the mid range is cool, you know.
Yeah, but I actually think it's the other way. Is that like Kai is like, oh yeah, you like mid range, cool, thank you.
I think
I like
I
to
can
live
see it. I can
there.
see it. I think the idea is like he can absolutely win more exchanges, but she just seems so threatening when she gets like one hit.
I think that's true. I think it's like right now,
Oh!
like what I'm noticing is that SBZ is like way more respectful around start than
Yeah.
MKJ is being. Like 6H round start is like you feeling a certain way about your opponent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a
look,
pretty, like-
that game one was basically just Elfelt doing Elfelt shit and SBC
Yeah.
not being ready for it, right? Ooh, I like that late.
Oh, we're going in this time.
Yeah. I will
Watch
say
the
the
burst
one
again?
thing that is tight as Kai is if you don't have like any kind of meterless reversal, oh man, you got a whole mad pressure, bro. Like she's got a good backdash, but I don't like Kai doesn't really care that much.
Yeah, you saw it right there.
Yeah, a lot of like certain Kai strings can be very good at catching backdash, but you can sneak them in like that if you're good
Oh,
about
goes
it.
low.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
the mix up.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
that was
early on
supposed to be Pineberry Pool.
But land safely. No punishment for your misdeeds.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's hard because you could still pull Pineberry in the air. You could still like bridle. You could do a lot of stuff.
Getting
Chance?
hooked up by that fucking Pineberry explosion.
2H.
Too.
No,
Alright,
there
nice.
Oh, what a
goes the
throw!
Kai
Good
Classic.
stuff.
And-
Oh,
Ground throw, the other Kai Classic.
run up, throw the backdash, nonetheless, too, dude. Look at that. Utmost confidence. That's a lot of confidence when you're down a game, by the way. I like the not being discouraged.
I mean, honestly, sometimes it's just like you gotta recognize that as the Kai player, you gotta recognize you have the fucking like you have the tools to deal with this character. Like,
Dude, MKJ
Yeah.
is a demon with a sniper rifle right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's been getting way better at
good mash.
the sniper stuff.
Look, if you can quick reload, that's like 11 frames shaved off. That shit's really good.
Yeah, believe me, I know. There are like
Basically, makes
opinions-
some matchups impossible for.
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
other
say that's the
character,
thing.
yeah.
That's the thing I was gonna say is it's like that. Being able to quick reload is the difference between when you have like a good matchup and don't, basically. Okay, nice job not biting with the Pineberry. Ooh, what a challenge.
SBC is getting caught trying to jump out of a lot of stuff, I feel like. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Pick up.
Damn, that's a lot
Yeah,
of fucking damage.
nah. You should have done the
Yeah.
2P. 2P would have worked. Unless you're really hunting for that burst.
I think a lot of the
Triangle
times
safety?
too, if you're not like too used to fighting like better Elfelt gameplay, a lot of
nice.
times her pokes feel so strong that it's like you don't even want to like move
Oh,
forward.
watch
with
the
them.
burst again. MKJ just catching the
Yeah.
burst this time.
Just running through them.
All right. Hey, what up, Kazoo? 2-0
Oh, whoops.
MKJ, the superior three-letter acronym. Go ahead to play Solstice in a Battle of the Valentines and semis. Before that, we got Genevieve and Fire.
We're all full.
Like last week was the week of jams. This week's the Elfelt week.
Don't worry, most weeks are the week of jam.
This is
That's just Tuesday. That's not like week of Tuesday.
Dumb.
This is nice
What?
though, I would say. We don't get as much Elfelt these days. So
Yeah.
it is, it's easy to get sick of her, but I think right now we'll let it slide.
Yeah, absolutely. This is unrelated to anything, but I just saw that Black Eyed Bet is hosting a how to play Dungeons and Dragons session this weekend.
That's pretty
So
cool.
If you're in Sacramento, you want to learn how to play D&D, check it out.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
they
I'm
are
not a
back
D&D-er. I don't really like know how it works.
It's
Nah, I ain't
basically
gonna get
like
the
what if make believe had rules.
That's kind of the vibe I got. It seems fun for sure. I have some friends that do D&D.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Fiery knows. Fiery is a knower. It's just mid.
Oh, nice pickup. Okay, yeah, gonna go for the kill. I think I'd probably kill it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If you get both hits, you always just gotta make sure you
I'm
specify that part.
always saying it only if they get both hits.
Oh, early burst from Fire. He's going right.
You know,
back
you
in
never
there.
input that super with the anticipation of not. You gotta have the confidence. Nice.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Nice
See, right
adjustment.
there, that's what
yeah.
happens when you can't reload on time because
Yep,
the shotgun switch was not fast enough.
You get clipped.
Tough.
Nice spacing. Yeah. I would imagine, you know, you are a mid dispenser, but it's also like when you're dispensing mids from halfway across the screen, it's hard for Hochifu to put in the same amount of work, you know.
Yeah, trying to parry stuff. It's not always easy, right? But if they're right on top of you, you know that something's happening. Trying to parry when you're like, I have to call this thing out at mid range, and they might just do nothing.
Might be able
That's
to
a
kill
terrible.
you were.
Oh yeah,
If you
yeah,
did super,
yeah.
If you did super, you would have killed.
Yeah, not super confident in going into the Jenniverse
Also,
route.
could have RC'd
All right,
there.
fire
That's
these
the
50
other
meter
thing.
now.
And now you're dead.
Now
That
you're
sucks.
dead. Gotta learn.
She's a far mid dispenser. The 5K doesn't go as far as the other mids.
Yeah.
Or as the mids rather. 5K and the 2D do not go as far slash and 5K.
Yeah, I will give her that. I will give her that. You know, 5K is an insane normal and does somehow beat pokes sometimes, but it does not like change the fact that she is a mid dispenser.
No, it's a counter poker in certain matchups.
It's
like
a lot
this
of things.
matchup.
I have to beat 5K with like
that shit not only anti-airs, it's jump cancelable, so you know.
Yeah, I would imagine for Chip 5K presents a lot of problems normally.
Yeah, but your 2D is there's no slouch in that department.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, nice spacing out. Oh, the classic.
That was a scary burst point.
Surprised neither of those made contact in some way. Nice.
All right,
nice, that's
it. Yeah, and then like good awareness for the 5d6 confirm, right? No cards to spend, so better to just maximize damage off 5d6.
Yeah, that's not gonna get knocked down, but tech forward into it.
Yeah, still a good situation, still holding like good positioning.
Primary. Oh
yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
No, because you're too far. It's like
not real. A little delayed and not.
And also, you also didn't pull immediately. There's a lot going on there. Unfortunately.
J2K again? No, it's gonna be.
Okay, here we go. Time. You're gonna get knocked down here. So you got one yes.
This is it. You do have a super. Ooh, but not gonna go for it. Right. The Spaghetti-O is gonna give Kai another chance. Nice tick throw. Gonna have all the meter to play with. What are you gonna use it on?
Dead him. All right.
Okay, JDYRC, very respectable option. Yeah, not a bad choice in the slightest.
Do it again.
When you got 75
do it again.
To play with. Yeah, just fucking do it. I'm loving.
Yeah.
Wow. That was
it's
good.
a mid.
Yep.
It's a mid and it goes far.
I like that check because it was one of those things where, on Fire's perspective, you know, the lead is so strong that it's like, I maybe represent something a little more aggressive like that, and it paid off.
I mean, it's like for the jams, especially the ones who talk to each other, they're like, there's not a reason not to represent it if you think they're just gonna go, because you want to because it's kind of like from the Alfeld's perspective, you're like, okay, you can test them the first time, right, and see if they'll do it. If they represent the first time, you're more inclined to wait. And as you can see, like Fiery was just aware of like, okay, I could just wait, right, because I'm at that distance where the low isn't gonna hit. So if the mid comes, the mid.
That's one of those
wait,
moments.
right?
He was playing the probabilities for sure there. Right? It's like, what's the downside? What are the chances I'm gonna get the downside? You know, that kind of thing. But Spotter versus TomTom. We might have been in a different timeline if TomTom didn't dethrone me from my illustrious fourth seed or whatever the fuck it was.
Well, actually, I think you two would have had to play each other if you guys didn't play each other.
That would have been pretty funny. Beat him in the bracket, lose in the top 8.
Yeah. Here we go. TomTom powered up by VTuber Baseball.
Ooh.
I will say, like, Espada's made some serious gains in the last couple months, and TomTom mostly hasn't been playing Exert. So this well normally
Yeah,
say, oh, this is TomTom.
You know,
like,
TomTom
TomTom's
favored,
own,
yeah.
But who the fuck knows? It's been a while.
Yeah. You know what though? I will serve as the heel on commentary and say he plays Leo. He's gonna be fine. You come back 3 years from now, TomTom, you'll still cook these kids.
I was gonna say like a lot of Mays are not crazy about this matchup at like
You know, it's
at
interesting.
a lot of the levels.
It's interesting that you say that because I used to hear a long time ago. I used to hear the opposite. Like that it's kind of weird for Leo because Leo not really known for being like the most consistent anti-error. And...
Hey, let's go.
Oh
no,
no, Kadagro is the #1 hater of this matchup.
Oh, no.
I think that a lot of things have changed in the interim. Like finding out May has like great like Hoopoki against Leo specifically was a huge changer.
Okay, what up, John?
Yeah. Like I said, I for a while I had kind of like heard the opposite. That's why I'm not saying like, oh yeah, for sure. It's just for a long time. Like I don't know why. For whatever reason, a lot of Leos just didn't like it. Maybe because if you're wrong, she does a lot of damage potentially. But I can see why it's cool for May or you know, or cool for Leo. I mean, doesn't hurt having a flash kick. You're tanky as hell. You got big ass normals.
You go into backturn stance and she just can fucking die. Like
yeah, exactly.
All right, hits the overhead kiss.
Like, what are you gonna what Oki you running here? You know what I mean? Like, that's right, block that shit.
Yeah.
Respect
yeah,
that meter.
Yeah. I mean,
part of me sometimes wonders if like it might be just worth it to like opt for safe jumping in certain instances like that as May, where it's like you're not gonna get to run your Oki really anyway. So part of me wonders if maybe just like safe jumping
like
and
safe jump
taking
or just
the
waiting, right? Like you
Yeah.
just hard bait the
Yeah.
hard bait the DP because it's like I think with like extremely smart Leos, they take that opportunity to just mash button, right? But if you're like far away, you force them to block, which is at least a win in my book.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. May one of the handful of characters. There's a couple characters that are gonna knock you down all the way from up there. Nice box.
Oh,
Nice.
The delayed 2K. Though.
That should be enough with RC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looking like May hit all the hits and you're dead.
Looking like a May don't hate that matchup too bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes the 3, rises up.
Hey, whoa, 3? I want you to know the merchant is not claiming this one. The merchant is not claiming this one.
I think every matchup you hate should just be like that's the default everyone should go to. It's like sometimes the 3 rises up.
The 3 should always lose. Oh, bait. What a bait.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
looking like the 7 is waking up a little bit though. Holy shit. All right, dead. Oh no! God damn that Mega.
Oh, that was surprising. Hold on.
Yeah. TomTom may be in a position where he's gonna regret not using that burst super. No flash kick, keeps it airtight. Baiting the flash kick. I like the patience. Ooh,
Oh
okay.
my god, just the wall.
And hit him with that sonic boom zoning point blank. Nice. And I like that stagger. Like he did far slash and then 5H to try to bait that immediate tech buttons.
Turn sure is fucking with her right now. Oh wait, there's the lack of the anti-air.
Ooh. Why could she do that? That's whatever. Nice, gonna get the knockdown.
Those lame loops.
Ooh, I love that.
Nice conversions.
Yeah, I love just going straight for the low too. I really like that spot and not too discouraged by
I don't know about that one,
It's not gonna knock down, right? Oh,
you
it's gonna knock down?
Okay.
Oh
Nice.
no. I know we joked and I joked and said, you know, it's Leo, no biggie, but that getting hit by 2D on Wakeham looking awfully like a missed super input, like that rust coming through when you don't need it to. When you least wanted it.
Alright, well it's 1-1.
Okay, so it looks like the back turn is going to be the answer that TomTom's moving with this time, which
Yeah,
is kind of good right now.
I mean, what that like for reals though? It's like, what are you supposed to do? You know, that back turn S is basically May Farsight. You know. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, TomTom being super respectful, not taking any of the tech opportunities there. Nice, gonna force his turn off the 2H cancel.
Oh, RC's to keep going.
Oh,
Okay.
I was about to say, yeah, that's pretty
You
cool.
had to charge?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah. A wise man in the Tuesday chat once said, ban flash kick RC. A wise man.
All right, here we go. We don't even gotta do lame loops this time. We're going straight to
Nope.
the corner.
And then we got that
the
meter.
gas!
Any touch, if anything hits you, one of those dolphins, okay, not as potent.
Nice.
But chip is a factor.
Oh my
wow.
god, he's a god!
Not dead. Oh, spends the burst.
Yeah, yo, May guts.
Oh
No,
no,
he's
it's
dead.
not enough.
Flash kick! It's a flash
Yeah.
kick! Ah! Damn. That 3K was clutch, but it didn't kill. And as we all
Oh my
know, a
God.
wise man once said, you do not let Tom live.
Do not.
All right.
Oh, this is where it all falls apart. Okay, but it's spotted building
Good
distance.
patient.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no anchor drops.
Okay.
Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Oh, good patience from TomTom, taking the tech and jumping, not interacting with the 2H at all. But Spot is still gonna find the hit. Is Flash Kick RC gonna play another role again?
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Right
There it
on
is.
cue.
Oh, it whiffs. The 2H whiffs. There it is.
Oh my
Okay, that
God.
one counted.
Nice patience, yeah. Getting that adjustment.
Nice
Backdash.
backdash. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, and the
That's
backdash
a
was a
little
Versus
too
back.
telegraphed.
right? Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, TomTom going with a much more burst safe version of that confirm. Good stuff, good stuff.
Really well played by Espada. Like I thought so when he spent that burst late in that game 3 round 1, I was like, oh, he's mentally cooked. He's not ready to play out the
Yeah,
set.
yeah.
He wasn't ready to outplay TomTom. That's why he felt like he had to Cali burst there. And then he puts in a really good round 2. It didn't work out, but it was close anyway.
Yeah.
With that, our semifinals are locked. We got Solstice and MKJ on one side. We got Fiery and TomTom on the other.
As long as somebody gate keeps Fiery, I'm alright with the results of me getting washed.
It's true.
He just won only mids, bro.
Yeah,
you can't
let
just
people
let him do
run
that.
through the ranks like that.
That's right.
Sometimes
You gotta lay down the law.
the lighter brackets, all right, show the intermediates off a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, this format is great for like that kind of thing. I think.
Yeah.
Because the forgiving nature of ladder at the beginning
Yeah.
is always like very nice, right?
Sometimes the ladder play really favors like the intermediate because it's like you lose the first one and that might actually be the play because you can just run over like 5 people in a row and suddenly you're
Yeah, there's a lot that factors into it. I also just think like ladder nerves are different than like traditional bracket nerves, right? Because I think the safety net is way more present in those
Yeah,
situations, right? So I think as an intermediate player, like you might queue into me, Solstice Y, Crocs for that one game. I'm so sorry, Tough Clans, but like at least you kind of know like, okay, this isn't me playing for my winners, losers, whatever. It's like I'm just
right,
in ladder.
this is just
you know?
like another one on the
Yeah.
on the
This,
ladder.
however, I'm gonna tell you is MKJ being told, yes, this is for elimination. You have to beat Solstice.
Look,
So,
if you make it this far, you're gonna have to beat Solstice. This is just
this is true, yeah. All right, nice getting out of the corner, good escape. Starting up his turn, and then
oh, we out. Yeah, there was a gap. We out. And the
Alright.
safety blanket has put you with a lot of damage. It's risk. It's a counter hit with the timer explosion.
yeah, a lot of things are happening real fast. You're gonna have to fight back for this round. Oh, but
The first
the early
whips?
burst. Yeah, but no knockdown, so gets to play a neutral again.
The 2D is a little bit disjointed, which is
Nice, confirmed.
which is great too because you don't.
Yeah,
have
in those
to-
situations. Yeah. You get those freebies every now and then. People think you're bridling, and it's like, nope. All right, nice.
Oh,
And then, so like as far as fighting Solstice goes, we talk about it a lot, but like you're gonna want to make these first rounds and game count a lot.
Yeah.
Because Solstice generally is the more reserved type with the way he plays, right? Like regardless of like whether you're perceived intermediate, high level, whatever, Solstice is gonna respect you a lot at the beginning, right?
Mhm.
So MKJ capitalizing off the early rounds is pretty big. Like you know he's gonna see, okay, you do this, okay, you don't know about this, you know, like this is very much
Oh my
data collection.
God.
You know?
yeah.
Yeah,
Is this gonna knock
this is
down?
the easy
still?
one by the way.
Mhm. Okay, letting the pressure breathe a little bit.
Yeah,
And
I
I will
like
say,
I like the restraint there from MKJ.
yeah, I think just realizing no need to force it too much. The other thing that I think is really huge and is like nice side switch by the way. What a fantastic confirm. The really big thing every time I watch intermediate or even high level people fight Solstice for like the first time is, do you know where to burst? Because this is the difference between MKJ taking a good burst and letting it rock like this, right? You got all that meter, but it's like, where are you gonna use it?
Oh, you're gonna tech
If you
buttons.
don't,
That's
if
what
you
you're
don't
gonna
knock
Correct.
Alpha down, you're gonna use it.
All right,
You're
you're
like,
welcome.
oh,
You're
no.
welcome, by the way, me speaking that into existence.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice hit. He's gonna get the
Jumping.
straight hit.
Goes low.
This
Okay,
is,
this is
not
pretty-
do it.
Just
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
And I love the no fear, right? Capitalizing on Solstice's patience. Is he gonna, think, oh, this is it. I'm gonna take the round. Do I bait the burst? Do I let it happen? No, just
It's-
cash it in. Going big
it's-
too.
It's so fucking
Right?
funny to me to see LFL players newer on being like, why do people say this character's so good? And they're like kind of timid because when you're new to Guilty Gear, everyone feels good. Everyone feels
Oh,
overwhelming.
absolutely, yeah.
What I feel like what I'm seeing from MKJ is this like the liberation of realizing what makes LFL so good and just fucking doing it with no remorse and no hesitation. We'll see.
That's
how the
right.
rest of this
Doesn't
works
matter.
out, but-
Doesn't matter what ram. All the rams are comboed the same. Those combos that you practice in training mode, they work on everybody. Doesn't matter how good they
all
are.
right, it's the throw.
Okay.
Pineberry-
not gonna
Oh, that
quite-
5K, Jesus.
Not a footsie's tool though. We're gonna look at that counter poke put in work. Oh, look at speaking of counter pokes though.
Yeah, I like the excellent use of the
Go.
forest, but I actually like that MKJ is backdashing because I don't see many LFLs do that.
Yeah, MKJ.
You don't- you don't
tech
see a
buttons
lot
get
of-
paid.
you don't see a lot of better L-faults.
Just MKJ like showing off the right amount and confidence on when it's like, yeah, Alpha's just better at this range, or you know what, there's no need to rush it. Like his gauge on that so far has been so clean.
Oh, big
my
counter!
God.
I'm telling you, man. Like
Or didn't come out.
it's just like you said, like at the beginning, a lot of people are like, what makes Elfelt good? And then I think early on, Elfelts maybe don't like. I don't want to call it flailing, but she's got a lot of options that are pretty good if you just toss them out.
Actually,
This character flails
feel like
like
you
a
guys are
motherfucker.
like looking at completely different things than what I'm looking at. Like, Alpha players when they start off see 5H and they're like, I should just always press this button,
Sure.
right? And then you have to tell them, no, there's other buttons.
Yeah. Oh, but hold on. The thing about thing about fighting Solstice is you gotta finish your plate.
Yeah. But I like that
Solstice.
MKJ is not trying to like. They'll figure out, oh, this round is not winnable. I'm just gonna chill and wait for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, big counter hit at the
Nice.
end.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't get the full conversion.
Nice, using the JD.
Yeah, so this is
Oh.
one of the things. Okay, this is actually one of the things that I think Solstice picked up on. Is MKJ does like backing off
Yeah.
to try to do the Pineberry into something, and
Yeah,
that is not
yeah.
going to work against Solstice.
Alright.
That's not
Yeah.
going to work against
Yeah.
those rams.
It's
With the swords out especially, but it's definitely not going to work against
Yeah.
Solstice.
All right,
I'm telling you,
Solstice
man.
security
I see Solstice kind of follow the same pattern a lot, and it's just like the way he plays. It's not like he needs to change it or should or anything. But a lot of the times, those first games, Solstice doesn't overextend as much. He kind of understands, like ram without swords, especially, or ram in certain neutral situations, maybe not as good. But especially when you finally have a grasp on what to
Ooh.
look for, you're gonna find a lot more openings.
All right, doesn't quite get the corner carry off the backboard, but not able to convert off that
Yeah.
Pineberry.
The backboard is not as good right here.
Dude, and
Yeah.
Solstice is kind of getting eaten up by just like JS and JH. Oh, the burst whips,
Yeah,
that's huge.
I think all those normals are putting in a lot of work. For the most
Yeah.
part, it looks like he kind of understands how much MKJ wants to back off, but it's a question of like, does it matter?
All
Like,
right,
does
no
it?
backing
Can
up
you
here.
contest? Oh,
There
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And Solstice used the first round burst there. He didn't do it those last two games, but now
Yeah,
MKJ is in a
depending
really
on how
good
this
position.
hits. Yeah, depending on how this first part of the round plays out, this could be huge for MKJ.
Oh,
What a
nice backdash.
Yeah.
All right, still ends up in the corner. Oh.
Well, it took your
All
turn
right.
back. That's the
Yeah.
important part.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of straight hits, but it's like really as long as you avoid stuff like this,
Yeah.
Probably not going to burst.
Nice
feel
block.
like- yeah, okay. Oh,
Nice
big
frame
counter. Oh,
shot.
wow.
I don't know about that
Yeah,
one.
that's
That might have
probably
been a little
I
bit.
don't know about that one. I think
That
I think the name is starting to reveal. It's like, oh, there's
Yeah.
Solstice on the other side.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I know. I
Well,
recognize
if anybody can
this
run it
Ram
back,
player.
it's Alpha Valentine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, MKJ got most of that burst back. Still has a burst lead even after that round.
Yeah.
And we're at final.
Still in a pretty good spot. He's gonna get it back versus Ram.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the aggression is paying off for Solstice.
Yeah.
The aggressive Valentine usually wins this one.
Blitz gets the throw.
Sometimes you just need to get in that.
Oh,
ass,
doesn't pull the Pineberry in time for Pineberry Oki after the throw.
There's a lot of things that make Alpha traverse her swords pretty well.
Oh, that sword summon was
Alright.
clutch.
Is that another one?
Yeah.
On top of
And
it,
like
this
the,
is tough. This is very
yeah, I was
tough.
gonna say the tone is also very different. You can see how well
Yeah.
Solstice is like harassing with swords, even just in neutral now. Okay, but one more chance. Wow, what a
Nice.
challenge.
Okay,
not
didn't
holding
confirm that
shit.
she was standing or crouching. That's unfortunate. Nice
Nice, mash
Yeah, I was
again,
probably
recognizing.
expecting command grab, and that's what it was. I think.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah,
Damn.
and then getting baited in the sword.
I think the aggression was definitely pretty obvious because it was like corner to corner, opposite corners. First ended up in the right corner, and then pushed MKJ all the way
Yeah.
back to the left corner.
Yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of it I think was it looked like Solstice had a better understanding of like when I put these out, like how is he reacting?
Yeah.
And sometimes he was like, yeah, sometimes he's just snipering. You know, I put out a sword and he'll still sniper because he's trying to make contact, get rid of the summon or whatever. He would run in, capitalize.
I think I don't know. Personally, I feel like yeah, like if you're gonna do that, don't go to sniper. Like sniper, I actually don't think is that great in this one.
No,
like,
I don't. I agree.
Especially
I agree.
because Pineberry pull up throw will take care of the up sword anyways, and then you can just watch for the S sword.
Yeah, no, I agree. I would say like my like quickest advice is always like based on how I watch people play the matchup is like go learn burst points. Ram has a lot of them.
Sure,
It
yeah.
changes a lot. Just
Having,
that alone.
having better burst economy in that matchup definitely would have given MKJ a little extra something.
Exactly.
It gives you a lot because you know your character can just come back. Like
exactly. You have a lot of extra opportunities. It's something tangible to work on. That's my advice for sure to him.
We got Fiery and Tom Tom up. Notoriously,
Tom Tom, are you rusty or do you remember that you just murdered jams like nobody's business?
That's right. You know what happened? What happened last week was Tom Tom was playing one of his single player games and was like, "Wait a minute, you guys let how many jams into this topic? Excuse? No. I don't. If the Smoothie King is taking breaks, there needs to be an Apex Predator for that.
True. Another king.
That's right. Yeah, he said, "Let me sub in for the other king, fill my place."
Man, I'd love to see Tom Tom versus Joy one of these days. It's been a minute.
Oh my god! That was a hell of a call out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And so far, Tom Tom just absolutely uncontested, basically.
Yeah.
Really showcasing like all of the Bane. Wow, no way,
yeah, you heard it.
Oh, a little late on the confirm though. Still gets
but the Risa was actually better. She's dead, right? No.
Oh, not quite.
That was bold. That was bold from a man who could have just backdashed. He really wanted to kill him.
And that's like so. Not only did Tom Tom turn around a pretty bad round one into a win, like very little data was exchanged in that game one. There was no chill. There was just swinging. It worked out for Tom Tom. As Fiery, it's like you didn't really get anything that useful.
Yeah, no, I would say that's pretty much the case. He's just a lot of bad counter hits, a lot of everything happening for Leo.
I think that's you noticed were like he was ready to call out things that you had not represented yet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's,
Suddenly you felt the weight of someone with experience in the matchup all too suddenly.
Yeah.
Okay, nice crouch block though. Gonna deny that mix-up Tom Tom usually goes for on the third Rekka.
There's a lot of that
hurt.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, with the rush showcasing a little, that would have been a weird confirm. Okay, a little bit of feeling it out. Yeah, Fiery mostly just trying to figure out how the hell do I contest this man with giant swords on his arms. And Tom Tom mostly just unfazed, going, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. You don't.
That's the neat thing.
Yep. That's the neat thing. Part. You know that thing about you having stubby normals that people say? Guess what?
It's like, oh, you whip the normal. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Oh, you whiff the parry. Don't mind if I do.
That's right. A lot of mid dispensers eating good tonight from the looks of it.
Oh my god. Well, that was not a mid.
Yeah, as I said.
Pretty timid here on defense. Okay, there's
flash kick. No, wake up throw.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt. This will not kill. No, it's not. It's gonna scale like a little too much.
Alright, you're gonna spend the first.
Okay, run out to what we got.
I would say
this is time. You gotta do something. This is your life.
Exactly. Okay, gonna get a chance. Nice correction. Good confirm.
One, two.
I would say definitely Fiery, kind of like showing that timidness of waking up a little. Don't be scared. Yeah. But little too late, you know.
Oh well, Atreides.
Like, kind of like Pat was saying. Sometimes, like when you're getting mauled, you freeze up if you're not ready. Yeah. You know, you're looking, you're waiting. It's like where's my opportunity? Where's my opportunity? And then you kind of slowly realize like, wait a minute, I have to make opportunities.
Yeah.
This is not just gonna happen, and you freeze up and you build 60% of your risk gauge, you get hit, you know.
All right. Are MKJ and Fiery gonna run that third place tiebreaker?
We're gonna
I'm
ask
hoping
right
so.
now.
I want to see Alpha.
Looks like MKJ is down.
I
Fiery's still
absolutely
here.
absolutely love watching strong intermediate players duke that shit out. It's great, man. It's entertaining in a way that high level can never be.
Yeah. That's why we do only mids, man.
I like
Mhm.
it's like the right amount of skill level that you can start seeing the gears turning in their heads.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where they're like, wait a second, because you can see like the level above is like, okay, we're already ready for like that.
Yeah.
next Gear, right?
Watching
But
high level gear is like watching people do things that you're like, yeah. You're just nodding your
you're
head
like,
a
yes,
lot.
that is the answer to
That
that.
is
Oh,
the
they pulled
answer,
out
that is
the other
correct.
answer. All right, let's
Yeah,
see.
that is
right?
correct. But
Whereas
watching
this, you know the answer, and you're like, are they gonna do it?
Yeah, it's seeing those connections form in real time. That's gonna be great. Plus, I love seeing and like getting a feel for like
This point.
what's the knowledge deficit gonna look like between these two, and is the one with less knowledge gonna bridge that gap right now? So far, looking like MKJ, pretty standard. But
It turns out that if you have guns, bridging gaps is not too hard.
That's
Knowledge
right,
is-
My guess is MKJ probably has played this match more than Fiery has.
yeah, I would say especially like on the West Coast, we don't really have as like MKJ is the alpha, so unless you're like fighting him a lot of the times, we don't have as many running around these days.
Or landline.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
not running around anymore, man. My
That's
hands
right.
hurt.
I gave him the respect and said, he's not running around anymore. I'm not gonna throw his name in the ring like that. Not gonna force my man's out of retirement just yet.
Oh, all right. I like
Nice.
Fiery
Owning that space.
juking those far S's.
Okay, gonna play it really safe on the Oki, just representing all the potential
Yeah, that was-
reversals.
The one that I'm always surprised about when MKJ doesn't decide to go like in harder is the
Yeah.
back off.
Ooh!
Because I get it, it's like a 6H point, and like you let them escape, but it's like you let them escape, which is really
Yeah.
weird.
I think a lot of this, like you can see it in the way he does like those jump back JDYRCs. I think
Yeah.
Fiery just has such a like confidence in how much work that Pineberry is gonna put in neutral that he is more than willing to reset a lot of times, get the Pineberry and try to win an exchange in neutral, like maybe even get a hit, then take unnecessary risks on wake up is
I
kind of like
think-
the vibe I always get from him.
It's smart in this matchup just because Jam could just delete you. But
Yeah, I mean,
but
this is
also-
definitely.
this is not the matchup where Alpha has to be afraid. Like she
Yeah.
can absolutely set the tone in this one easily.
Oh,
I think it's one of those things where you're definitely right. Like you don't want to take unnecessary risks. Like we've seen small instances so far of like Fiery will get certain offense started, and like here, oh wait, which one? What is that on the T-shirt? I forget. Someone pull up the diagram. I don't remember which one. that is.
True.
Nice. I like the confidence.
That
though.
time though.
Gonna take the safe jump. Oof, and the greatest
Oh.
confidence, just wake up 2P on. Oh my god.
Let her
Oh.
keep her turn.
And there it is again. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yep.
Putting in mileage for MKJ as it generally does for like most elf ults. Nice
If you-
adjustment, yeah.
if you ever wonder what a Jam's defensive game plan is once they're blocking, it's literally just down block, down back block, wait for up to 2 seconds and press 2D.
2D, that's right.
That's all they're fucking doing.
That's right. Hey, it pays the bills. What are you doing about that 2D? Okay, I guess that. I guess that, huh? We don't all have that, okay?
That
We
is a
don't all
one
have
frame,
that.
unfuckwithable.
Look, man, we don't all have unfuckable.
Nice blitz! Oh!
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I believe.
And
I
then
believe,
Brian
yeah.
Trade.
That burst is one of those where it's like it's kind of dicey, but I like people who fight for it in those moments. There's nothing wrong with having the confidence to. I can close out this last hit.
And when you're
think
when
one
you're
of
up
the
a game,
things also-
sure, why not?
Yeah, of course.
okay, yeah, this right here. I was gonna say like against Genevieve, Fiery called it out like twice.
Nice.
Against
And the
MKJ
burst
is
whiffs
not calling it
again.
out anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty big deal for the LFL player.
Oh,
Not a counter hit, so not the worst.
Yeah, and mostly like this trend of like Fiery chasing and being unable to make contact or getting clipped on the approach is kind of like the vibe of the whole set so far. I feel like this is the vibe of the
That's
set.
it.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clean
that's
stuff.
clean,
Okay, Jerry.
clean
Yeah,
stuff.
outside
from
the
the
range,
Kobe.
you kind of just frustrate
Yeah.
her and it's over.
I do think it's one of those things where as Jam, you gotta kind of like brainstorm and maybe early in sets test a couple things, right? Like, is this guy ready to sniper me if I take a quick card charge if he's gonna back off?
Right.
Find openings in the space that's provided, you know.
There's something particularly special to me about the playing for third also, because it's like no matter what your run is, the only difference is are you going to make it in the picture or not, right? And like people just kind of like open up that sixth gate or whatever, right? Like they're just like they're a little bit more unhinged in the tiebreaker sex. They're just like fuck it.
I got
And I
nothing to
love
lose. I
Literally
already
have nothing
lost.
to lose. You're in the tiebreaker
Right.
at the first to two.
Speaking of nothing to lose, Mr. Single Player Games pulling up in our grand finals here. Getting this early opening.
Guaranteed first point puts him in the corner. That's actually massive.
Yeah, this one's gonna be interesting. Tom I never sleep on, like regardless. But I will say, you know, Solstice no stranger to playing in the occasional Dust Bowl. Lotus also not a stranger to playing the occasional Dust Bowl. So
It's true. Solstice also hates this matchup, so we'll see.
I could see why. Yeah, this one you don't gotta sell me on it. I can see why.
that far ass catching two
Deep
late
burst. That's a Solstice
Yeah.
will remember this.
Solstice, yeah, exactly. That's confirmed, by the way. That man's making up combos as he goes. Look at him.
Oh, gets caught low.
It taking a lot of safe jumps and secure routes. Tom mostly just looking for maybe where he might contest with boom or a super or something.
Yeah.
Or flash kick, anything along those lines. But maybe
he's
gonna,
maybe, he might just die with all of it.
Oh, but look at the
He's not
Leo
gonna die.
guts, baby. Look at the kid.
Are you fucking serious?
That's right. The immortal.
Yo, let's go!
Is he gonna
Tom
win?
the boy, holy
You
shit!
never let Tom live.
In his defense, man, look at that. That should look like a melting blood combo, dude. That dude found more HP as he got hit.
It's like that meme of the dancing dude that's just like fucking him.
no!
He's just like baiting burst, using all my meter, trying to kill this dude. That's just Weapon X, man.
Weapon X. And this round looking a lot like the last, but with less hope for Tom to pull through. Yeah.
This looks like the last 20 seconds.
I saw the run. He tried.
And not a whole lot of burst recovered on that either. So Tom's gonna have to go into this one.
Ooh,
He's gonna have to do
nice.
that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Nice,
my
gonna get
god,
the
he got the
pole.
landing counter hit too.
Solstice not taking that guaranteed burst point. Looking to maybe save it and use it in a better spot.
Oh,
Nice. I love the bait on the sword. Solstice ready to challenge that block string.
nice
now.
blitz.
And a lot of confidence coming out. So, you know, he's been opting for this a lot. I'm
Yeah.
interested in, like, what his thought process is. I'm assuming he's, like, hard reading backdashes or something? Or
Backdash
missing
is
some
over
kind of
bashing,
OS.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
okay.
It's an OS!
Nice.
Yeah.
There it
And
is.
the throw's gonna steal
Damn,
it.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Solstice flinching a little in the face of the OS and not being ready for it, you know? But, that said, first to three, we've already mentioned
Yeah.
it. The game one is the easiest.
And Tom definitely interacted there, right? Solstice got data.
Oh, absolutely. Like data like this, right? No burst on that? That's a pretty
No
red
burst on
flag.
this either is actually
Yeah.
crazy.
These are a lot of red flags for Solstice right now. Looking like, you know what, maybe I do just do the good combo and we see what happens.
I mean, part of the thing that people learn is that Tom will give you more respect than perhaps you deserve. Not like as a player, but like as just the character, right? Like he's also analyzing the situation, trying to find that one out, right?
Yeah,
Like right here, if you don't kill him, okay, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, a lot of the times I think people we talked about how people like freeze up earlier when they're getting mauled. Tom's patience is not to be confused with like him freezing up. He is actively watching what you're doing the whole time. Right? Whether
Also,
or not he's gonna find that answer.
Kev, I think you're right on that about the tension pulse. I think he's going for that super in pressure should be blitz, backdash, mash, and let him continue pressure on block, which is pretty good. Like it's expensive for 50 meter, but if you get to keep on earning meter afterwards, that ends up.
Yeah. No, it's not a bad decision. Like
That's
it has its spots.
Okay, so burst off that time.
Yeah.
So Solstice now knows that he clearly knows the burst point. It's just when he's willing to do it,
Yeah.
which is good data for him.
Oh, all right, 5K.
Yeah, remind me to tell Tom
Damn, the
after.
JH hit so low.
Oh,
Oh,
ready for that,
yeah.
yeah. And that was a pretty big call out going for that 3K specifically. Normally not like I don't think that's like normally the reset they go for there.
He's still not fucking dead.
Oh yeah.
he's gonna get burst back. No, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, not really.
If that
If he
combo
had like
kept up,
blocked it
he would
out,
have gotten burst. Yeah.
if
Yeah.
or if he even blocked that one mix, because you know the timer alone would just give him the burst at that point.
That was a
All
tough
right, one game
situation.
apiece.
But yeah, Salsa's kind of just like looking like he made the right adjustments like he usually does. Being a lot more confident in just like doing these run ups, contesting like noticing TomTom has a tendency to sort of like assume like okay this is kind of where your minus or the gap is and take his turn by either moving forward or 5K'ing or doing something. And Salsa's kind of presenting like all those stop signs, the 5P, the far slash. And if you're not gonna take bursts, it's gonna look like this every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The nice thing, if you want to call it that, about fighting Ram, I like this too, by the way. Yeah, just force your turn, why not? He might even just do it again, honestly. Okay, no, yeah. Nice
Okay,
throw.
it's the throw?
Yeah, chance. It's gonna be about maybe if Solstice gets the jump out.
Oh!
Extreme amounts of patience. There's that jump out, yeah.
Jump out
Gonna get this.
sword,
Yeah,
call,
good,
really
good patience, good patience. I like Solstice not like just autopiloting like, oh, let me jump. You know, kind of like waiting it out until he was further out. Wow, that didn't combo. That's like not super common. Yeah, the trade gonna combo in his favor. That's that Leo trade, baby. Yeah, and now the OS. Yeah, I knew he was gonna do it too. That's one of those moments where I think he's starting to gauge like TomTom is not comfortable enough in how he spends this resource. That he's like, you know what? Maybe I'll just capitalize.
Right, clean,
And like
clean
cute.
game 3 for Solstice. That's 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Yeah.
And really, I think.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm impressed with the way Solstice is winning the ground game.
Yeah.
He's running in and committing to stuff and it's working.
Yeah.
Like normally I would expect Leo to have the advantage here and to be a little bit more aggressive, but this is really working out for Solstice.
Yeah. I think this is huge. Solstice is just playing for these low commit pokes. The amount of times that Solstice is like hitting him and not having anything happen on the floor is really high. But I think he's realizing TomTom doesn't really know how to get around it. So he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just take my damage. Right? Like here, okay, nice. Representing, yeah, that is a frame trap with the final kick. Yeah. And like I said, the cute, so like just so everybody knows, if you're asking me, the best time to burst Ram is the first time that you can. Like, and I stand by that forever. Unless it seems like she could bait it with meter or whatever, just take the burst. There really is no reason not to versus her. I firmly believe that. And it's kind of being put on display because Solstice is getting kind of like a momentum I think you don't normally see out of Ram when people are good at slowing her down.
Okay, fighting back? Yeah. And Solstice is on tournament point here. TomTom's gonna make something happen.
Nice flash kick, calling out the gap. Oh wow, that didn't. A lot of funky like hurtbox interactions. Normally that also combos on counter hit.
Yeah, Solstice is also not particularly phased by TomTom's block strings here.
No, I don't think he is. I think he's just like blocking him out and then realizing how much space he gets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Like against.
Oh, never mind.
No.
Nice.
Against other players, Solstice will often spend a lot of resources on FD.
Oh, this might be it.
He's not doing that against TomTom. I think.
I think he just he's just got the read. He knows exactly where he needs to spend his resource and where he doesn't. You know. Yeah. Look at all of this baiting flash kicks. That was so many flash kick baits.
All right.
That's it. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Very strong adaptation in Solstice.
All right. Let's go ahead and wrap things up. Top 3 photos.
Yeah, I agree with what Lazy said. I entirely agree. Burst as a resource to me is always about like denying momentum, like more than almost anything else. And it's a big deal.
No, Tom, goddamn it!
All right, soccer ball it is.
Yeah, unless he comes back. He's been out of the game for a minute.
I'm about to change my Steam name to say Tom.
There it is. All right. Well, in 3rd place, sure. save that picture real quick so I don't lose it.
That is the most MKJ looks like he got first photo we've like ever had. But you know what? That's what the tweet's for.
I like it because that's the doing squats animation. He's doing
It is,
body
yeah,
weight
yeah.
squats. All right, Cinder Vision taking the bets with 1,005. Good shit. All right, so this is our top 3. In third place, give it up for the one of them, I guess, rising star Elfelt. Give it up for MKJ.
I think so. I think so. Every time I see him, he's on the rise, I'd say.
Yeah. In second place, the boy is back. The Leo of NorCal once more. Give it up for Tom Tom. And in first place, you know him, you love him, you've seen him here a dozen times. He's taken a lot of my money. Welcome back, Solstice.
Suck it! Suck it! Suck it!
Which is good shit, I guess.
Good shit, I guess.
I guess.
That's not an I guess. Look, my man's adapted.
It is good.
Oh man,
shit.
MiHoYo needs the money from Solstice. Okay.
Oh, no, is that where the money's going? Fuck. All
I
right.
have no fucking idea. Dude.
All right, it might be time for me to stop playing answer in this bracket. You can't tell me those $20 go to MiHoYo, though.
Today's Rev Tuesday is brought to you by Zenless Zones. Anyway,
Hey,
GG's everyone.
that game is so fun to watch. You're not
I'm
gonna catch
sure.
me playing it, but man, that game is really cool to see in motion.
You can't convince me that game doesn't have BlazBlue influence.
Probably.
Whenever you see tacky anime character design, it probably has BlazBlue influence. Anyway, shout outs to top 3. Thanks to everyone for playing. Solstice, see me in that Nikkei though. Hello. So thanks to everyone who played. Thank you, Bread, for backup streaming and commentating
absolutely.
and featured players.
Hey, no
as
flattening,
always.
dude. Hopefully you guys don't ever get flattened anymore.
Dude,
Just
knock on wood.
Knock on wood, baby.
Rev Tuesday funded your E2.
See, I
That's great.
fucking knew it, man.
It
I
is-
felt like he would have been.
Yeah, this is the next narrative post Evo for Rev Tuesday. It's all about trying to stop people from spending the Rev Tuesday winnings on Gacha.
I'm just saying, man.
No, no. The true war is you tell the Nikkei players, look, man, you take my $20 and you put it where it belongs.
Look, I don't spend on Nikkei, all right? I've spent like $30 my entire life.
Well, if they win, they will. Okay, you're doing Nikkei's
What?
work.
Let it be known. My
Either
money
way.
always went to a good cause. I usually bought lunch or like a manga volume I didn't already own.
Marlon
Very
used to win this shit,
respectable.
and then say he's gonna buy like steak or something. But I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. I was
$20
gonna say
so
he
it's
always said he was gonna like eat good, and I was like, dude, it's $20. Are you eating good? Let me
Yeah,
know
he-
where you're eating good
He
for
won
$20.
a bunch. He won a bunch, and he was like saving it up. You know.
I
That's a
mean,
good point.
that dude is willing to spend money on some good ass food. But we'll see y'all next week at the last Rev Tuesday before Evo. It's going to be a good one. It always is. And then we'll see you at Evo. You'll see some of us on commentary. You'll see some of us in bracket. You'll see if you're around Evo, even if you didn't enter, stop by, say what's up. It's always a good ass time. And we always love to see people showing love to Exer no matter what tournament it is. So with that, I think we will call it. Looks like the stream went without too much issues. Internet seems to be okay. I don't see any drop frames. Mic situation appears to be manageable. So hey, maybe I'll be back in bracket.
I think
next week.
I think your Discord sounded fine too. Honestly, whatever you fix at the beginning, you never cut out the whole bracket pretty much. I'd
Sweet.
say.
Yeah, I turned down the noise gate threshold by like half to compensate, and I think it worked fine.
Yeah, that's probably
Anyway.
what it was then.
But we in there, and we'll be back next week. Until then, drop by TXT on Thursday. It'll be a good ass time. And until then, you know what it is, baby. Love your life. Be good to one another. And play some motherfucking Guilty Gear, y'all. We out. Mwah.
Goodbye, Tuesday train. I'm looking for a milestone, but doesn't seem to be one on this path. It's far from my home. Ooh, goodbye, Wednesday train. I'm looking for a buried mine, but doesn't seem to be one on this path. It's far from my home. Where can I find you? The train has already gone. Not a big deal, no
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。